Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with a jug of lows on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
Yeah. What up, y'all?
What up, everybody?
What's up, mother?
Whoop, whoop. Should have done the whoop, whoop.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
What up?
Sorry we're
bitches?
late, y'all. We were recording something that you will see at a later date.
Whoopie, whoop,
A
whoop.
movie review.
Every time you see me,
A
whoopie,
movie
whoop,
review.
whoop.
Well, you
I
gotta
hear
get me
you.
excited. We were doing a movie review.
We were doing a movie review.
Hey.
So we were running a little late.
What
I
up,
do
Ryan?
apologize, but we're here.
Yup.
We're here.
We're here.
We got dose guests tonight. It's going to be dope. That's right. Armed and Devilish in the house. Labrynthine and Jay Reno will both be on the program this evening.
As always, if
What
you
up,
guys see
Ryan?
a
What
ghost
up? Hey,
back there,
Merle.
you gotta let me know. You gotta let us know if there's a ghost back behind me.
What
As
up?
always.
Hey, Merle's in the house. We're just getting started, y'all.
What up,
Getting started.
Merle?
We're a little late, but we are here.
Armed and Devilish is dope as fuck. I don't know what that means.
Facts.
What does that mean?
Armed and Devilish.
What
is
does that
dope as
mean?
fuck.
That Armed and Delicious dope.
That's dope.
That's our guest tonight.
I know.
So you do know what it means.
You think that'll last
It's
for the
dope
whole
as fuck.
show?
No,
No.
I don't think it'll last you fucking 10 minutes.
Oh, it better.
Yeah, Labrynthine and Jay Reno did a collab album, and it's called Armed and
and Devilish.
That's probably dope as fuck.
Do your research, bro.
I did.
What
Right
up, bro? For you being dead body, man.
I tuned into Replicon Radio to learn my information, so I don't know about. I don't know
Facts.
about.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Ryan. I'm Rue, by the way. Nice to meet you, bro.
He said "ro."
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
dude.
forgot an O.
He said, what? Oh,
I thought he said to me us as well, but it says "bro."
I was like, damn, you left me out.
I'm not even gonna hate on the spelling of my name. It's fine.
Your name's spelled right. There's just
I mean,
no
spelled,
underscore.
there's no the spacing is all off. There's no underscore.
It's all right.
I'm just fucking around, Brian. I'm just happy to be included.
As you should be.
That's the talk sucks. Yes, it does.
I didn't even know you. Oh no, I did know that. I didn't know you could do that for a
Oh,
live chat.
Labryntine's in the chat room.
What
He
up?
says you're the shit, right?
What up?
You should say hi to him as well. Hi, Labrynthine.
Hi.
Hi.
He's
Hey,
he's
hi,
backstage right now, so anything you say, he can see.
hi. Well, he was. Then he leave, and then you got
No,
back.
he's back. He's
Okay.
back.
Guess who's back?
Back
Again. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Not really. Maybe. I don't know. We just did a movie review. So like,
Well, is there or isn't there?
Well,
Because we got 4 hours to
there
fill.
is and there isn't. But here's the
3 and a
deal.
half.
There's a big thing to talk about. It's in the title of the episode.
What's that? I didn't even read it.
Lex the Hexmaster just signed with LSP.
I
Is
saw a
that,
post about that.
is that
It's
official?
officially.
That means that you can listen to him again, y'all.
Because we had P and I had this conversation at one point. We didn't know if it was real.
I told
or
him I was
not.
like, I'm pretty sure it's about to get announced.
yeah.
Like, but he won't confirm or deny.
Yeah.
You know, it's public now as of today.
okay.
Hey,
And dude, I'm not gonna front. So you know how you're talking about how no one includes us or one of you guys, which is facts. It was dope when this. So obviously, I was talking to Lex about the announcement, and I was like, "Fuck yes, it's fresh. I hope it's real. You know, I think it's a good look." So then they announce it with a new video, new song on LSP, produced by our friend Will FM, Willie the Automaton.
Hell fucking
So his big fucking intro is produced by fucking Will. And I'm like,
congratulations,
that's
Will.
like it's fresh for him because he's our friend, and I think it's
Right.
fucking dope for us because it's our, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Will FM is dope.
that's our shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like we turned Lex on to him.
I mean,
Well, I
automaton.
introduced it. I literally introduced
It's
it.
really the automation.
Yeah, the
automatron?
automaton.
Automaton.
Yeah. He's credited on the video as Will FM because that's who he was when he got the beat.
He's not.
So yeah, when I
the
shared it, I was like,
automaton.
it's produced by our fucking friend Willie the
Yeah.
Automaton.
Willie.
But it's so dumb. I was like, fuck yeah. Like, not
That's
only is
what's
it
up.
fucking
I
big
love
ass
it.
news, but
I love hearing like established artists working with Will because good for
yeah,
him.
they,
man.
I mean,
That dude-
they did tracks before, but this is like a big deal track.
yeah.
You know,
Like the first 3 lines of the fucking thing was like, I left M&E and now I'm back to stealing purses and shit. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh wait, you're dissing M&E? I don't know if he's dissing M&E. He's just saying I left M&E. Now I can go do fucking ratchet shit again. Like
I don't think he's dissing him at all. I think
no,
they
I don't
had
think he is either. But I'm saying people are like,
yeah, but I think
No, that
think-
means that they can listen to him again now that Daddy J can't tell him that because he's not on M&E.
well, them two guys ain't like that at all.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying that
but-
like nobody could listen to him because he was on
the
M&E.
17ers are
right.
allowed.
17ers are allowed now. He's gonna blow up big.
Um,
I'm high. Who knows? He might pop up tonight.
Oh,
You never know.
who
I'm not saying he
knows?
will. I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying he won't.
Will FM's gonna pop up?
I mean,
that's a guy we haven't seen. in
You
a
never
while.
know.
He
Maybe.
doesn't fuck with us no more. So
No, he does. He literally thanked me today for fucking introducing him to Lex on our post.
well, good for him.
He likes peace though. He just don't like the rest of
Oh,
us.
that's not true. He doesn't like me either. He just appreciates my love.
My love.
Nobody likes me. They just appreciate all the things I do for them.
That might be true.
Everybody loves a good billboard. That's what you
I'm
are.
still trying to figure out what the fuck I like about you. I don't know what the hell you do for me though. I'm still figuring that one out.
When you figure it out,
I was trying to come up with something funny, but I just
I was trying to too.
he kicked you the fuck out.
I asked him when he figures out. You figure anything out yet?
And we do
Well,
a
then
show.
you're still gonna be a
We do a
timeout.
show together, I guess.
Well, I guess I'll add you back.
I let you warm the seat for me once a week.
Yeah.
It's falling apart.
Facts. Yeah, I thought we were getting new
I let you
chairs.
fart in my house. I
We
mean,
are.
I guess it's a
I
plus.
do fart a
Should
lot.
be by the end of the. Should be by the end of the end of the month.
The chairs that you ordered like 3 months ago.
Mhm. They should be here soon.
Where the fuck did you order them from? They get handmade in India or something?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. No, it was, I had to wait.
It must be nice then.
We had to wait.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
They may be my next show. Maybe.
We might be getting new chairs. We might be getting new chairs.
If they can make it through customs.
Then you guys will see my titties on the show because I'll be sitting up way higher.
You're gonna take your titties out?
Well, no, but you can't
You
see my
can-
chest on the.
I mean, you can see
fucking
my
show.
chest,
Yeah.
but you can't see my titties.
Oh, they can see your titties. They can see that fucking C cup.
I'm just happy that my
Mm.
camera isn't angled down because like sometimes this shirt just really be getting sucked in here,
Right.
and like you could really just really. Oh my god!
Oh.
I'm turning my. You gotta turn that off. Yeah, turn that. I'm turning everybody off.
Sorry, I moved the camera. Damn, bro.
Why'd you do that? You're gonna get us
I didn't know.
demonetized.
I didn't know it was gonna be that.
It was like a sex show
I didn't
right
know they were
there. You're
gonna
gonna
be
get us
that prominent,
demonetized, man. Oh,
I didn't know they were gonna be that.
There was a lot of wiggle in there, bro.
I'll tell you what, man. There's there's a nice full handfuls right
You
here.
know, if you're,
Nice hand.
If you was a wrestler, you would be able to tighten them up.
I was gonna say, if you were a redneck, you could, you should give your milk to somebody.
Oh yeah, my brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the movie review.
Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Be on the lookout for off road.
we watched the Juggalo movie. Fine.
Off ramp. Sorry.
Pay no attention to any references you don't understand because you shouldn't.
Yeah, we just watched a movie that was, it sparked our juggaloism, and we're just so happy.
Whoop, whoop.
We can't wait to go to the gathering again.
Oh, I can wait.
I love you had to move your whole setup to text me back. That's funny as hell. More things that you guys can't see. What?
He loves
man, I feel
behind
like
the
there's so
curtain
much
stuff.
shit to talk about.
There's nothing about you hippie rednecks.
Do you? Never mind.
They already made a movie about you. It's called Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
He lives in the mountains. He's a hippie.
There's gay sex and tents.
He likes to have gay sex and tents.
Shout out to Grape Joe.
Shout out tomorrow.
The
The butt pirate and then the fucking weed hippie.
no, the hippie redneck in this movie likes to force his sister to give him her breast milk.
Just the most random shit. Like, just so random.
Hey, it's good to see you, Jimmy.
What
La
a
Patak.
La Patak.
Hey, and shout out to whoever emailed me.
Lapotek.
Email me back because I someone offered us help and I like help.
Yeah.
About the Alex Abyss interview. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it.
Oh, we've been canceled yet? Are we even allowed to be on the internet?
No.
Because we dropped not one, but two interviews with them.
Mhm. But the audio is a little low because of I didn't realize how echoey this room was. Not this room, but the room.
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
in.
it didn't really sound echoey while we were in there.
Yeah, it sounded fine. We were in there, but it also obviously that's our
We
bad
need
for
to
not
get, like,
checking.
We need to get like those lapel mics. Like,
Well, I had the mobile setup. We just didn't set it up, to be honest. Like it was just kind of like a quick. Let's just do it like this. Let's do it this way. It'll be fine. Which is why we went to a quiet place.
Yeah.
Instead of in the.
At least you
con.
did that. You didn't do it in the fucking lobby.
No. Well, if we did, I was going to bring the whole thing in. It was like, well, that's a whole thing. Let's just do it.
You
But
got
it wasn't
somebody
gonna be
offered to
a-
like fix the audio and do some shit. I was like, absolutely, I can't pay you, but thank you. So I don't know if he wanted money or what, but
That's probably what they wanted.
if you
Right.
if you wind up putting that in the
That's why they
Dropbox,
didn't.
also send me the link. If you send it to them, I'll see if I can do anything with the audio.
I probably won't just have him steal it off of YouTube like I do everything else.
Okay.
But you can steal it off of YouTube. I'll show you how.
All right. That was my next lead, and I was like, I don't know. If I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm using sketchy ass fucking websites.
Fuck yeah. Got to find a new one every week.
Just screen record it, man. It's like
That would take 4 hours instead of.
It's a
20 minutes.
4-hour interview.
Well, I'm saying, oh no, but yeah, it's like 40 something minutes. So
Yeah, that would take 40 minutes.
I have that file on my phone. I might be able to send it to. No.
I just figured if you were
Part one,
you were
part
already
two.
gonna go through the trouble to send it to them,
Yeah.
I was like, well, just send it to me, just CC me on that, and then I'll see if I could edit it as well, because they might have a different software or whatever. I might be able to adjust it to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much with it because I don't really have a lot of audio editing software, but I mean, I could turn some volumes up, turn some knobs.
Remind you the golf vlog.
Bro, I'm trying to be better.
So
God damn it.
Never forget the golf.
Let it go.
Never forget the golf.
First of all, that golf log is fire. All right. It was worth the wait. Didn't matter if it took a year. All right.
Thank you, Zitro.
Thank you, Zitro.
Shout out to Zitro.
He'll be
Um,
popping in soon.
So are you guys down with a guest host?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Kinda-
I heard that he's going to talk for like 3 hours and 20 minutes, and it's going to be great. He's got like all kinds of stories. He's just going to fill up our entire
Bro,
time.
3
I'm
hours
not
and
going to have.
19 minutes.
I'm not going to have to. Now it's 19 minutes because I'm filling up
Yeah.
his time.
Facts.
So like I'm ready to hear this man talk for almost 3.5 hours.
He's got a whole monologue prepared. It's gonna be sick. So like I said, we do have two guests tonight. One of them is already here with us. The other will be joining us a little bit later, but he's our friend and we love him. So we're just going to introduce him as the co-host, at least until his other friend shows up and then he leaves us to go play with his ball.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a weird way.
Golf vlogs.
Yeah. But give it up for our homie Labrynthine.
What's up? Can you hear me?
What's up, brother?
Can you hear me okay?
Hold on.
Come on.
Try it again.
Now we can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it better than it was before?
Nope.
Nope. It's super echoey, but what's up? We love you.
Just run with it.
Oh, I'm
Doesn't-
doing okay. How you doing?
Does this man make music? Does he have other microphones? Plug him in.
You look beautiful. Look at that long, luscious hair.
I swear to God.
I know.
2 years of growing. I
That
believe that
fucking
2 years
smile,
ago was the last
man.
time I seen him.
Look at that. He's glowing.
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, make him big. Look at that.
Shit. Look at that boy.
Look at that. That's a handsome fella right
That's
there.
a handsome fella.
Look,
He's turning
Oh,
you
red.
guys hear this man sings about
I love
fucking
to see.
nightmares and shit.
He's really a hardcore killer, you know. Yeah,
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that. Look
Yeah,
at that. Look at that.
Look at
You got
man.
dimples.
Really? You're just gonna keep zooming in on me.
You're lucky you ain't wearing a skull mask. Because I get real out of control on them. It's
Just
so
be
good.
happy he's not hitting the ad button.
Bro, it's so good. I don't have an ad button anymore. It hits itself. Bro, it's so good to see you. I feel like
It's good to see you too, brother.
And everybody else too, but I see them all the time.
Right. It's good to hear from you again.
Yeah, it's been for how long has it been? Like a couple years?
2.5 years, probably, because you had short hair last time I saw you.
I remember we talked on Valentine's Day. It was like what, a couple years ago?
You and Rue had a Valentine's Day conversation?
No, the episode was on Valentine's Day because you were like, I want to have you on the episode because your name rhymes with Valentine. And I was like, oh, okay.
It sounds like a
It's
very
like we want to
Hey.
do you a solid because no one knows how to pronounce your name, so we want to do you a solid and have you on the Valentine's Day
Labrynthine,
episode.
Valentine. I totally sound like something I would say.
yeah, that's definitely a P thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to say your
Hey.
name for a long time.
He's kind of smooth brain. He needs to, he needs to sound association.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while for sure.
Well, it's good to be here, man. I love you guys.
I'm trying to look and I don't know.
Love you too, brother. Yeah, I mean, it was.
Apparently there's a
5
video
years.
game named after you now.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody stole your name.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a video game.
He's like, shit, payday. for
Single
me.
player video game called Labrynthine.
Payday.
Well, that's
was it?
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I tried-
there's somebody in Mongolia who goes by Freaky P. So I mean,
Bro, there's some rapper. There's some rapper. I found him. He's not very good.
That's apparently. Okay, first of all, that game, Labrynthine, I think I've seen it, and it has very good reviews. It's 9 out of 10, 90%, 96%. So
is it on Steam?
it's on Steam. It's looks like one of them like solve puzzle games, and like you're running from horror movie shit. I'm
Oh,
we don't have
okay.
to spend time on it. I'm just. Oh, that looks fucking horrifying. I clicked on the images. That looks scary.
No one can see it.
I could show you.
I don't want to see it. I already looked it up.
Anyway, we don't have to spend time on it. I was just saying.
Look at that guy's hair.
Locks.
What's happening?
The
there,
locks of love.
I believe somebody would say that's luscious.
man? Luscious.
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 You should probably
Oh,
just change
dear
it.
Lord.
Luscious
Yeah.
Labrynthine.
Luscious time.
That could be your
Yeah.
R&B name.
Don't do that. That's not gonna work.
Luscious
Oh,
Labrynthine.
my R&B name. Oh,
Yeah, it could be
Jesus.
like your alter ego, you know? You got TI and TIP, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So like a Riders thing where it's like an alternate name.
Yeah, but don't. We just talked about how handsome your face was. Don't cover your face.
Yeah, well, yeah. Only when you're being mean, you cover the face. But then when the locks
I guess
come
you-
out, that's R&B. That's R&B.
Yeah, you
fine.
let that flow. You got to start singing love.
No,
songs,
you
bro.
gotta you put the hair up in a man bun and you just fucking
That's the
start
Labrynthine
R&B in
Valentine.
it.
That's a
Hey,
Labyrinth.
no, I'm not no man bun.
That is
No man bun.
That's right.
It's
No
pig-
Machine Gun Kelly's shit for me.
It's pigtails only for them locks.
All right, yeah, pigtails.
Yeah. Schoolgirl pigtails. Yeah. That's the Labrynthine Valentine album cover.
I think Tony turned himself on.
I am. Look
Yeah.
at him. God
I
damn.
like that. That is the Labrynthine Valentine.
We're just gonna keep zooming in on me every 5
Yeah.
minutes.
You see like a Fabio pose with like that luscious locks. You think you're dark? We're taking the darkness right out of your whole fucking gimmick.
Yeah,
here,
we're just
guys.
destroying
No.
image.
There's no darkness
No,
left.
it's all good. It's all good.
He's just a big softy, guys. He's just pretending.
That reminds me, it's like low
Hey,
key.
hey, we've
like,
had
he's
scum
a
on the show
mission.
before, and we can put back on that one.
He wants. I just know low key. He really wants to do a music video with me while I'm dressed as a butterfly.
That's beautiful. That makes sense. You should probably do it
He
in the
said,
echo
I'm determined to do it. I want you to dress like a butterfly, so it's like you're coming out of your cocoon. And I'm like, that's never gonna happen. And he's
I
like,
think-
oh, I'm gonna make it happen.
It would be like Ace Ventura 2 when he's coming out of the rhino.
Similar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
like similar
Like you're
to
coming
that.
out of the cocoon all
Why wouldn't you do
slimy.
it? I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want to wear a butterfly.
You gotta get the transition coming out of the cocoon. You'll be gross coming out of the cocoon. Just like Ace Ventura. And then you spread the wings and then you're beautiful.
And then you let the hair fall.
Last time I
And then
saw him, like I said,
Uh-oh.
oh dear lord.
we broke the man.
No,
No, not at all.
somebody text you or something. You got all choppy and shit.
Did you
bro.
tell your mom you're on the
Oh, I
internet?
did.
You're using the computer? She
Yeah.
can't have the
Mom on the phone.
Mom, get off the phone! What's the internet?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
For all you youngsters in the chat, that's how we used to have to use the internet now.
You got mail.
Yeah. If somebody was on the phone, you couldn't use the internet. If somebody was on the internet, you couldn't use the phone. Unless
Bro,
you were like,
when you're like 45 minutes into downloading that one photo,
you
somebody
better
picks
not
up the
pick that
phone.
You better not pick up that phone.
bro,
Bro, you don't
I
get
forgot about that. That's the
Look at
American Online days.
you got the right here.
Yeah.
You almost got a titty, and somebody picks up the phone.
Ma!
Terrible.
Oh.
Terrible.
Text dad on his beeper what you want from the store. I'm trying to download the image.
Right. North 13 and a half. What's up, Moose?
Moose.
We got Labrynthine here with us today, the most handsome, wickedest rapper in the world.
Oh.
This is like the 8th time you've zoomed in on me.
Oh, we've only just begun, man. I don't even
What
have.
the hell?
Look, I'm not that handsome.
If
see?
I knew how to do it smoothly, I would do it, but I don't know how to do it smoothly.
Click the
You got about 2 more
Oh.
hours of him hitting on you. I hope you can deal with it. If not, you can hang
click
up
the
8 times.
human, the icon, the human icon in the box within the box.
Like I told Heather, it's like since me and P have known each other, it's like we've known each other how long now? Like what? Like 4 years?
Oh, doubt about
Yeah.
it.
About 4 years. So when we run into each other, everything just turns to slow motion and Dreamweaver just starts playing in the background.
Oh, Dreamweaver.
That Wayne's World scene. Fuck yeah.
Like butterflies come out of
It's
the
like
fucking background.
butterflies.
Yeah. It comes.
Woo, 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 woo.
Butterfly kisses.
Sending the prayers. You know?
Oh, yeah, the
Lord.
Napoleon Dynamite thing.
Yeah.
I went straight to Reading Rainbow. That's where my brain went. I was like, butterfly.
Reading Rainbow. Oh, God.
I can fly twice as high.
It's in a book.
This reminds me of Clownvis.
Yeah.
This is our intro.
Yeah.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Take a look. It's fucking in a book. It's fucking
Reading Rainbow.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's weird you mentioned that because I like a few days ago, no, it was like a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry, a couple weeks ago. I was online and I saw apparently they were talking about LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow. And apparently they said there's video out there, like someone made a collage of a few times of him like talking to kids in a circle and then he just cursed them out. And I was like,
That's
LeVar Burton
amazing.
cursed out a bunch of kids?
That seems
Because
really-
apparently he said he tried to give a copy of The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky to some girl, and she started leafing through it, and she's like, "Does this have any pictures?" And he just started cursing her out right there, apparently. And apparently it's on video.
I love that. Fuck them kids. You know, I don't care if you're on a children's show. Fuck them kids.
Right.
Not actually Dan Schneider or whatever Schroeder, whatever his last
Yeah, don't
name
do
is.
that.
Don't actually fuck them, but fuck those kids. Stupid little
Yeah.
shitheads.
Where's all
Well,
the
I mean,
photos?
I don't think she was like a kid. I think she was like 16 or 17.
Oh, he should have smacked her.
Which is why he gave her like a
Good.
Dostoevsky book, and she was like, "Is there any pictures in this?" And she was
It's
like,
like- I would, if I was him, I would have looked at it and be like, "Have you seen any of my show? I'm teaching you how to read here. You need pictures? Jesus."
well, I don't know where the video is. It's supposed to be out there, but they said he basically had cursed her out, and then he took his microphone off, and he's like, "Where do you find these effing people?" And I'm like, "Wow, okay." LeVar Burton cursing out somebody and ripping off his mic and just storming out.
Get them, man. That's funny. It's probably for. I mean, it's probably like, I don't know. They're probably supposed to be like, I don't know. They're probably there for like a reason. It wasn't just like reading to kids, like you said. It was a teenager, so maybe they were supposed to be like educated kids, and then It was just an ignorant kid.
Well, semi-educated, you know. But I guess it really got under his skin that she asked, "Is there any pictures in this book?"
He's the reading rainbow guy that teaches kids how to read, and you're
He's not
asking
the picture book rainbow guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That like you're asking if it's a picture book, like bitch, like read, man. It's his whole thing. Read
the rainbow.
That's insulting as fuck.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's a different one.
that would be a major, you know, thing if he actually told some girl not to taste the rainbow.
That's funny.
Taste the rainbow. I'll put you back on the island, bitch.
No, Glenn. Reno's coming up soon. We got Labrynthine hanging out with us right now, and then Reno's going to join him, and then they're going to get scary.
Yeah, Reno should be on about 9 Eastern.
Which isn't an hour.
Yeah, about an hour difference.
That would be 8 p.m.
He's taking care of his family, but he'll be here.
Boo.
What'd you just say about
Fuck them kids, man. He's got obligations. Does he know who we are? God, pull the card. Email him. Tell him who we are. Jesus Christ. It's Replicon radio we're talking about.
But we can't. I feel like we can't even talk about your album because he's not here yet.
No.
Oh, we can talk about it. He'll chime in later if you want. We don't have to talk about it. We can talk about whatever you want, but if you want to talk about it.
We're going to talk about you, Labrynthine.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay. I am doing good. How are you?
I'm all right.
All right. Now we just wait for Jay Reno.
Okay, that's it.
We're just here to stare at each other and scream.
I'm okay.
You know, every once in a while, make you a full zoom. You know.
Yeah, he looks handsome.
Yeah, like you're going out of your way because you're like, oh, I want to see your hair just below.
I can't believe how long your hair is. It hasn't been that long since I've seen you. It might have been 3 years since you've been on Replicon, but
I don't know, maybe
I've seen you.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a wig.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time I saw you was Fright Fest.
Is that Fright Fest?
2022.
Fright Fest?
Six Flags.
It was the one where they had the HOK set and they had that house like as the background.
Yeah. Didn't that just happen?
Yeah.
Did you just do that?
Oh, was that at Astro?
No, that was Fright Fest. At St. Andrews. I remember you talked to me for a minute and then you walked away and I was like, I talked to you later. I was like, why'd you walk away from me? I haven't seen you in so long. You're like, oh, well, you were with somebody and I didn't want to like be a third wheel. And I was like, no.
He gets self-conscious in public when he doesn't have liquid courage running.
Yeah, you had a girly friend.
He had to go get a drink.
Yeah.
I already had the drink. That's why I saw him. I went to go get the drink. You had a girlfriend or a friend that was a girl. I was.
Yeah. There was a girl I was dating at the time. She was there with me.
I was like, you do your thing.
Sounds like she was a bitch.
No, she wasn't, but we went our separate.
I'll call her out. Dirty tramp.
Jesus Christ.
Cancel this dude.
Just so you guys know.
What? She could have been.
That's him.
That's me.
That's him talking.
I'm just saying, you know, maybe she was a tramp.
Maybe she wasn't.
Was she a tramp?
Body, man.
He said no.
No, she wasn't a tramp. She was a wonderful lady.
We just had our differences and went our separate ways.
Get that? So he was a tramp.
She was like, you better not grow your hair out. Look at him now.
Look at him. He's a tramp.
Yes, he is.
It was literally Lady and the Tramp. That's what it was. Look at him.
You're his lady.
This is what it's going to be like for 3 hours. Just constantly pointing out your hair.
He's going to tuck him.
Well, at least until
Like
you
I
think.
said, you can leave it anytime
You
you feel uncomfortable. We've never had a guest leave us.
No.
You can,
I asked you, like,
be the first.
you could tuck a
Well, look,
lot.
and she was like,
You
I'll
know
just
how long it's been since I've spent time with you guys. I don't care.
You really want to do that?
You know how we do.
I asked you multiple times, like, you really want to do
You
that?
sure?
You really want to hang out with us that
Look
long?
at that, man. He
Not at all.
What we can do is just do our show.
I'm just shocked that you plan on making 3 hours talking about
We're
what
doing. I
happened
don't
here.
ever talk about.
Yeah, he knew we had a guest. He did
I thought there
nothing
was so
else for
much to talk about.
prep. No.
Yeah, we talked.
Oh, you
about
got stuff to talk about?
P said there was so much to talk about, or maybe not. I
No.
don't know.
Yeah. But maybe not part.
Like,
of
bro,
it.
we got like a lot to talk about, but I don't know. I don't think we do. So, yeah, no. As soon as we had a guest on, like he was like, "Yeah, no, there's no research going into whatever's happening because we're just gonna. This man's gonna talk for 3 hours and 21 minutes."
Fuck yeah.
Okay, well, like, talk about what?
That's what we're here to find out.
You watch any cartoons?
Did you watch that movie Off Ramp that we reviewed that nobody's seen yet because it hasn't been released?
I saw the trailer because I saw something on FagoLovers.com, and I was like, oh, they made a Juggalo movie, and I watched the trailer. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I mean, it looked professionally shot. Like it looked like they really put time and effort into the actual presentation of it, but I'm not really too sure about the plot or anything.
It's a very good production. I mean, I agree with you. Like, it's a very good production.
That's decent.
Yeah, like so, like what you see in the trailer, production wise, that is throughout the movie. It feels like it came from like a cinema, like Hollywood, but you know.
Yeah, like they had the 35mm lens and everything. So yeah,
Yeah, it was probably definitely shot on like a third generation iPhone, but like it was still beautifully shot.
Man, I'm so offended.
Well, what's it about? Like, not giving away any spoilers.
It's about two underground rappers that make it to that are trying to go to the gathering, and on the way they get a phone call saying they're going to perform on one of the stages, and so like they gotta go, and then on their way there they run into different hijinks. Think of like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle type thing, where like they're on a road trip to this place, and
okay.
Like one thing happens and then another, and then they gotta go do this because this happened, and then they go do this, and then yeah, it's kind of like that,
Okay.
but it's very
Well, didn't they make another movie? Yeah, didn't they make another movie about going to the gathering?
Family.
It was like, I think it was called what?
It was
The
family with
Yeah.
that girl.
I never saw that one, but
It definitely that one was definitely less Juggalo than this one.
Yeah, this movie is that had Juggalo in it. This is Juggalo.
This is Juggalo.
yeah.
You were there for the golden era of Juggalo. This is you and your homeboys hanging out, talking about, we got to go to the gathering, man. We got to go to the gathering. Oh, it's the Mecca. Like, that is the mindset of the movie. That, like, yes, it's Juggalo.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's painted in a very good light.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it kind of seemed like it had almost like a horror vibe to it, or something. At least from the trailer.
A little bit, a little.
it has some weird things happen in it.
I can read you the synopsis.
Like some Pulp Fiction related stuff, like
The
waking
name
up tied to a chair in the bottom of a pawn shop.
Yeah, I'll read you the synopsis. Okay, you ready?
Oh, are you reading the
No, I'm gonna read the thing from the
review is
website.
funny. I
The
love
review is great. I'm gonna read the thing from the website though.
Say it with your chest.
Trey and Silas are a couple of lovable degenerate juggalos reunited after Trey spent a year in the Hoosgow for some dumb shit.
Prison.
To celebrate his freedom and peddle their rap demo, the pair embark on their perennial sojourn to Wicked Clown Heaven. They use that fucking word again.
I don't know. What's that? Sorghum?
Perennial, what is it?
Sojourn. SOJO.
Oh, okay. I know that word. Yeah.
Can you use
It's a fancy word for journey.
Yeah.
Why
essentially.
would they do that to a Juggalo film? They know that we're kind of stupid.
They're on
can't
their
read that
perennial
high.
sojourn to Wicked Clown Heaven, the gathering of the Juggalos. The one place on earth that these misfits feel accepted. Of course, their journey is anything but easy. They take the wrong off-ramp, which lands them in a world of shit. They cross paths with a psychotic sheriff, a trailer park princess, a gang of occult rednecks, and a good old boy cop tripping on military-strength LSD. Then things start to get really crazy. While navigating the underbelly of the American South, Trey and Silas discover their destiny, identity, and the true meaning of family, culminating in an unforgettable, gore-soaked climax in the backwoods of Mississippi.
Well, that's actually interesting. That's an interesting plot. You feel like they executed that well?
I think that description was both 100% wrong and 100% right.
It was actually pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. I don't want to say it was like
It's
excellent.
fun.
It was fun because if you ever been to a gathering, which I know you have because that's the first time I ever met you in person, just think of your journey to like the gathering. Like you were hyped, you couldn't wait to get there, and that's basically what it is. Like they can't wait to get to the gathering so they can perform after they get a phone call on their journey on the way to the gathering.
Well, what state do they live in?
I think they're starting from Mississippi. At least they're traveling.
Okay.
It was outside.
See, I'm spoiled because I'm from Pittsburgh, so it's never been hard for me to like make a trip to the gathering.
Right.
The only time,
It's always in Ohio or something. Although I did go to Oklahoma.
yeah, they were traveling to Ohio. The only time they mention the state of where they're going through is when they land in Mississippi. So they're traveling through Mississippi to Ohio.
Yeah, they're wherever they were from is before they get to Mississippi because it says "Welcome to Mississippi" on the sign.
Yeah. Well, now I don't know. Maybe it'll put the fear in the other juggalos who've thought about going across country to the gathering. Will be like, "Oh God, if I try doing it, I'm going to run into all that crap." It's probably going to deter them.
No, this is a pretty specific case, I would say.
Yeah. Minus the cob, I think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think that's my thing though. Is like after the first bout of trouble that happened, like on a normal road trip, like I would have just been like, okay, we're not stopping any fucking anywhere else. We're just leaving. We're leaving right now, and we're never coming back to this jurisdiction after what just happened.
Yeah, I totally
But
get that.
of course, it's a movie, and that wouldn't make a good movie. So,
But if you want to learn more about it, tune in next Monday because we have the director Nathan Tape right here on Replicon Radio, just like you are now, Labrynthine.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
you're right there.
You're always interviewing the cool people. That's why I always feel so blessed.
So if you want to learn more about Off Ramp, you can tune in next Monday, and we're gonna learn straight from the source.
That is true. We got a lot of questions asked us.
Even though we're not referencing the fucking movie,
Part 2, baby.
Scotty Diaz.
That's what earlier when Ben said. I said you said
Butthole
something that
Ben is
in there. Butthole Ben deserves a shout out.
I mean, yeah, they said Mankini too.
Yeah, he's in it.
Butthole Ben, and then they said some like name like Dave or whatever. I was like, I don't know. What the fuck it is.
Jimmy Soda. Jimmy Soda's in it. Shout out to Jimmy. But yeah, that's what's going on. Other than that,
But no Replicon Radio. That's fine. We've only been around for fucking 8 years. So whatever. I'm not offended.
we're the only.
I'm not offended.
It's
You know,
fine.
it's fine.
We're just
You
the
know,
longest
it's fine.
running podcast in underground history.
Yeah. We've only been, the only information source for the last 6
Hey.
years.
You need to slow down, man. You get so teary-eyed and crybaby when you all hawked up. Settle down over there.
Do you not want this content, bro?
Settle down over there.
All right.
I don't mind you, Terry.
Who, me?
You're whining like a bitch over there. Goddamn, we don't deserve no credit nowhere. Fuck them.
This guy don't want us to get nothing. I'm not entitled, but he's trying to spin it like I am entitled.
Right.
But it's
I'm
fine.
just saying there ain't no reason
We
to cry,
only-
baby, because we didn't get mentioned somewhere. Fuck them because they don't know who the fuck we are.
Oh, I know. It was a joke.
Everybody else know who we are.
It was a joke.
Oh, they
I'm
know.
just joking now. Too.
It was a joke.
Oh, they know.
And if they don't know, then fuck them.
they know, bro. They know,
I
Ben. They know.
Yeah, they know. They're gonna know.
Oh, they know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
It's fine.
But
Do you think they know?
It's because we don't have a juggalo.
They
enough
probably
to know.
don't even know.
No,
They probably don't know.
They probably don't.
Scotty
Just cue
don't.
into like Ain't No Sunshine.
know,
I
they
know.
Yeah. Keep it going.
It's because we don't
Ain't
have
no
a juggalo
sunshine
enough name.
when she's
Huh?
gone.
We don't have a juggalo enough name.
What, Replicon you don't consider Juggalo enough?
No.
Sounds more like a transformer.
Yeah, it doesn't say juggalo to me.
What does it say?
Replicon, roll out.
Yeah, see.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Way cooler.
Right.
The way, I mean, it's
I
way
mean,
cooler.
You got Fago Lovers, you got Replicon, you got some other cool people, you got Undergroundaholics. I just did an interview with them. They're cool as hell. I mean,
You mean the
that's why I
Replicon
listen-
Radio Award winners, Undergroundaholics?
Oh shit!
Yeah. I love them. They're great.
I have heard them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Those guys are doing good things over
it's a
there.
cool name.
You should go check them out.
Way cooler than Fago Lovers. We like soda.
I remember when there used to be like 20 websites. There was like what, realjuggalos.net.
J's dick.
Oh, it's like that one, the end of the Dark
Oh,
Lotus
yeah.
album.
The
It's just-
6.com.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the .com track where they like went off all on it. Yeah,
Juggalo-
I remember that. I remember that era. That was
Juggalo
a fun
News
time.
sounds Juggalo as fuck.
That sounds juggalo as fuck. Yeah.
Juggalo News.
Yeah, Juggalo News. I remember that one too. But it was like they all fell, and then Fago Lovers was like the last one standing.
They're under new management.
Juggalo News.
They're back. They're around.
Are they?
Yeah, Toby owns it. Toby runs it.
Oh, okay. What
Oh,
happened to
Juggalo News is back.
Yeah.
what happened
Oh, I
to
gotta
what
check
happened,
that out.
wasn't Shalita part of that for a
I don't know.
long time?
That's like a Taco Bell item.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't have what you say.
That was one of the
I want a
peoples that was on
motherfucking Cholito.
there. Yeah.
I'm looking at this shit right here on the menu.
I did not know that Hazen's the one that started that.
I don't know if he started it.
Well, I mean, on the
He
I
takes the
I
photos.
clicked on juggalonews.net and down at the very bottom it said created by Hazen.
Maybe.
Poor guy don't own it anymore though.
This is a
I know he still takes
weird
photos,
layout.
and Drew takes photos, and Toby. I don't know. It's not my business. What do you have to say, Labrynthine? I gotta.
Fago lovers.
What do I have to say about what? Like,
I don't know. Whatever. I gotta run to the bathroom. So say stuff.
Okay.
You got fucking 3 hours. Go.
Well, let me ask you this, Rue. How you been?
I've been doing pretty good.
I haven't seen you in a longer time. I saw P for at least a little bit, but I haven't seen you in a few years. Or even talked to you.
I think the last time we've seen each other in person was probably at Astro shortly after the gathering.
No, I wasn't at Astro. I've never been.
You went to one of them, did you?
I was at Attack of the Ninjas. I was at Attack of the Ninjas. It was 2021. It was that little small club that held like 400 people. I think that's the last time you and me were.
Was I there on that one?
Oh yeah, you were definitely there.
Was that the one that wasn't in
Okay.
Salt Lake, right?
No.
No.
No, it was in Michigan.
Oh.
It was like outside of Astro. Like it was a separate.
Okay,
venue.
yeah.
It was a small venue, but it was a good venue, and they had a great show there that night.
Yeah, it was fun. That was that when I was getting a free beer? I
It may have been.
I don't know, one of the guys that worked there, he gave me a pitcher full of beer and he kept filling it up for me. Like it wasn't even like all the way empty. I think there was like a little bit left in there, and he's like, "You need a new one." And I'm like, "All right, dude." So he'd grab it, go fill it up, bring it back. I didn't pay for any beer trip.
I remember that night though, because I remember I brought up some Snyder's chips from PA, the garlic parmesan and the smoked Gouda, and then I dropped those off for you as a favor.
Yeah, I think P hogged all those and ate them all, which is okay. But yeah, I think
I live in Pennsylvania. I never even had them until I saw him eating them on his food review show, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta try those." And then I went to the store and tried them. I was like, "Wow, these are actually really good."
So you never even tried them until you seen him do them on the food review?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was him and 666. Yeah, they were trying out the smoked Goudas, and I was like, "Wow, I've lived in Pennsylvania my whole life. I've never even heard of them." And then I went to a shop and save and found some.
Smoked Gouda is a banger.
Yeah, I actually went through a little back issues. I was out of work for about 5 months last year. And,
oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You feeling better?
Oh yeah, we're doing good now. We're walking on our own and shit, man. I couldn't walk. I had to use a walker.
Oh.
I had to use a cane. Yeah, bro, it was bad. They found out I had 3 slip discs and a bulging disc, and then yeah. So I'm fully back at work now, and I'm living the dream. Well, like I said, walking on my own. I'm still a little rough on walking. I still get a little pain every now and again, but we're doing all right.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back at work, to be honest with you, man, because it was scary there for a little while. I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk again or what the hell was going to happen.
Oh wow, man! I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're feeling better though. I had no idea you were going through all that.
Oh yeah, we had to do. We couldn't even go in the basement in the dungeon to do the show anymore. We had to do it up in the living room, and because I couldn't even go down steps.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty bad for a while.
Oh man, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, no, we're doing good now though.
I didn't get that.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm able to walk around, and like we went to Astro a couple weeks ago, and bro, I was walking around. I mean, I'm walking slow, but I'm walking and doing good.
I already did that. I did.
Yeah. Oh, there's my homie Holly. Hey, what's up, Holly?
Oh, yeah.
He saw it.
Well,
What
he
up,
saw
Holly?
it when you did it.
That's my cousin right there.
What's up, cuz?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
You missed the You missed the whole 45 minutes on his luscious locks.
The luscious locks. Look, hold on. Ballin', bitches!
Look at that. And he smiles so pretty every time we do
God
that.
damn, that man. It's like Fabio's on the screen.
Yeah, Holly. This is like the 12th time they've zoomed in on me specifically.
13.
They're like, "Can you turn a fan on so we can just see it blowing in the
I just turned the fan on in the bathroom. You're good.
Labrynthine, can you do us a favor though? Can you get a fan and just like let that hair just blow in the wind?
I want to see the flutter. I want to see the bottom of those things flutter.
How about in my next video? I'll make sure I'll have a scene where I'm standing on a rock and I'll just have the wind blowing.
Yeah, better. Or just a video for us.
Yeah. It's just one of the fucking scenes just cuts to him just fluttering and just cheesing, just that's the money shot right there.
And you're gonna interview Jay Reno when he joins us, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, hey, welcome to the fucking show. Thanks for fucking joining us.
I thought you guys were interviewing us.
No, we're blowing all of our Juggalo juice on you right now.
Welcome to the
Jay Reno
fuck show,
gets here
Reno.
now. Then it's your turn.
Yeah, I totally don't regret jumping on this early. Not
You could ask him about his kids' fucking mac and cheese and shit. Be like, oh, I hope they're eating and sleeping and shit. Like, they're way more important than this, but it's fine. Whatever. Whatever.
I figured you have way more insight on the new album than we do.
But we're not going to talk to you about it until Jay Reno.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but he helped create it, so he
you
probably.
can if you want to. We can talk about
No.
whatever. If you want to talk about the album,
What about you?
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, thanks, Holly. Look at everyone's beards. Look at the beard. The beard.
So I guess
we all got the facial hair.
I love that the resolution on this webcam does not show how fucking just what a mess my face is. You just see the highlights. Nope.
Really?
No.
Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all.
I need to shave like a
Motherfucker look like a muskrat on your face.
Yeah, right. Like I'm pretty sure my neck is connecting to the back of my head, man.
I still look fat.
It was, yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah, I don't like when my chin connects to the connects to the back of my neck. Like that's when it's like, it's too much.
Chin bone connected.
I gotta go in there with a fucking head
backbone.
trimmer. It's like, no, I gotta get this shit off of there.
I just hate it because anytime I've ever shaved my facial hair, I look like I'm a teenager, and I don't like that one bit. I got a baby face, unfortunately.
Oh, just aim down and you'd be waving at me.
That's what Labyrinthine's below me. Yeah. If I wave at you, I'm waving at the chat room because you don't know how to do a layout.
They're way
But it's
more
fine.
important. They're
I
way
couldn't
more
even
important.
tell you the last time I was clean shaved. It's been a long time.
I don't know the last time you were clean either.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, I'm clean now. I take 2 showers a day. Most of you,
Yeah, but now
most
I'm
of you
looking
guys only
you're looking
take
at
one,
me.
if not any.
You're looking at me.
I'm looking at the chat room on my end.
Look at me. Yeah, you're looking at me. You're looking at me.
No, you're over here on mine.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, you're over there.
That's not,
That's you.
You're pointing. Yeah,
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
So if I look at you, you're over there.
Negative.
Negative, sir.
But I'm saying you saw it on my screen.
Yeah, and we're telling you that you're wrong because I'm looking at
Yeah, but I'm
that
not
screen
wrong
and
on
you're
what I
that screen
see.
over there.
Like
Merle.
I should be looking at Labrynthine right now.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
so if I'm looking at it this way, I'm looking at Rue, and if I'm looking up,
Well, he just switched.
Well, because now, now
now please not there.
now you're looking at me. Which way do you need to look at Rue, Labrynthine?
This way.
Oh, well, now you're looking at Rue.
I gotta look this way.
Okay.
You gotta look that way. You
No,
the same.
On mine, it's
The first way you were looking.
See, I'm
there,
looking at Rue now.
Yeah, that's weird.
now look at you. See, now when I look at Rue, it's the we're not gonna.
We're the fucking Brady Bunch squares, dude. It's dope.
Yeah, we don't. You can't give us this many buttons, Holly. We're just gonna do it all over the fucking place.
Here's a story.
We're still like new to this platform. This is probably what, like a month in, 2 months.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah,
I
The
would say.
StreamYard thing.
yeah. StreamYard. We've only.
Yeah, you've never seen us on video before.
Yeah, we only do this once.
Yeah,
a
I
week.
always did it by phone. I was anytime I've been on, I was always on phone.
Yeah, we finally graduated into video.
Sort of.
Moving on
Kind
up
of. I mean,
to the east.
holy
side.
shit, they could see us. Yes.
I thought we
Good
knew.
news.
Good news. Good news, everybody.
That kid savage. He's such a nice feller.
Kid Savage in the motherfucking building.
And yes, we know that you don't shave anything, Merle. You need to get a fucking subscription to Manscaped, bro. You can see it coming out of his belt line. It's just a fucking Yeti coming out of there. Yeti. Yes, the hairy guy that lives in the woods, like Merle.
Mm-hmm. He's a Yeti. I'll try to see.
Well, hey, if you don't want to talk about my album, can we? Is it okay if we talk about someone else's?
Yeah, who you want to talk about?
Oh, are we talking bad?
Have you guys heard Keegan's new album?
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Who's Keegan?
Gospel.
I'm joking.
Yes, no. Shout out to fucking Keegan Grimm all motherfucking day.
Have you heard gospel?
One time I did.
Oh God, you're depriving yourself. You need to give it another listen, dude.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just really bad. I've gotten really bad at listening to new music
Because he's not.
Gospel is so good, man. You got to listen to it.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
held accountable anymore by Daily Dino.
That's true.
So he doesn't listen when he.
I listen. Anytime shit comes out, I listen. Like every Friday, I listen to everything. Everything I know that comes out, I fucking bump it. A couple things I'll add to a playlist in hopes to hear again.
Yeah.
And then like I gotta get out. Most of it's bad. If we're being honest, most of it's bad. I'm not.
Gospel's not bad. Gospel is one of the best records.
I'm just saying, like when I go through and listen to all music at once, majority of it's bad. So then I'm like, okay, I gotta cleanse my palate and go fucking either listen to something else or watch a podcast.
Yeah.
And then I don't make it back.
I listen to Silence.
But no,
You need to re-listen to gospel.
it's amazing. So I know it's good.
Oh, it's a masterpiece, and it has nothing to do with the fact that me and him are in cinder block. It has nothing to do with that.
Mid-South?
It's a great record.
What up, Mid-South Monster?
Hell yeah, you're on it.
No, I'm actually not, but it doesn't matter because it's still a phenomenal record.
Facts. Well, Keegan is a phenomenal person.
He's got some great songs on there, man. He's got S&ON, he's got Billy Obey, he's got Stray. I mean, he's got a lot of great people on that album.
Win and Stray.
Like seriously, like everybody who hasn't heard gospel, you need to hear gospel because it's amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's a work of art.
The old
What
gravel
up,
mouth.
Mid-South?
I love Keegan. I've been meaning to hit him up for like months. About
Oh, Keegan's the best.
You know, it's really
making some stuff.
That album solidified him as a heavyweight. He's officially a heavyweight as far as I'm concerned. And not to mention, he's like the horror horrorcore Nate Dogg. Nobody can do a hook better than him.
Not to mention the motherfucking Cinderblock Saints.
Yeah.
What's really weird is we give these guys, every time we talk to them or have them on the show, we always tell them that feel free to hit us up when you have something coming out. Nobody ever hits us up when they have something coming out other than Labrynthine and Reno.
Wait,
This
really?
guy. This guy.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Nobody hits you up like, hey, I got a new record.
Very few does it
Occasionally.
happen.
Sometimes they do, but people forget about us. It's fine, whatever.
Well, now that we don't play music anymore, it's less.
It's not our fault that we don't, though. Like we would love to, but we can't.
Yeah.
But we can still have them on and talk about the album. though.
Mid-South hit us up. Man, Mid-South,
Absolutely.
you hit us up like a week before you were trying to drop your shit. It was like, hey, I want you guys on the fucking record, but I'm not going to give you the record because it's not out yet. Like, what?
We just said I'm gonna have it ready for y'all to do by the end of May.
Okay. All right, good.
Yeah, I do remember when I was on the show last time, you were playing music and music videos. I remember you played my Monstrous Hunger. I was really thankful for that.
I love that video and song. We should do a part 2 or something.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing a couple more this year, so it should be really good.
You plan on going to the float this year?
I would like to. What state is it in?
Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Mammoth Springs,
If I can
Arkansas.
make it to Oklahoma, I can make it there.
It's basically on the border of Arkansas and Missouri. It's
I know it's closer to you guys. I know it's like what? Just
4
like
hours.
4 hours, yeah.
4 hours? No, that ain't bad.
3 hours for me.
If my Challenger was running, I'd get there in about an hour and a half.
But yeah, you should go to that. Since you canceled on us for Astro.
It's 4 hours if you go down 55. It's 3 hours if you go down 40. I don't know why.
I'd probably fly myself.
You can fly to St. Louis and caravan with us, maybe.
What the hell? I mean, that's in September, right?
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How long has he been doing that? He's been doing that a long time, right?
This is the fifth year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't announce it that way because the first 2 years it wasn't like an advertised event.
Holly,
It's Tom Wood's event.
This Tom Woods event. It's Tom Woods the float, please, and it's great. If you are any juggalo at all, I don't know who you are.
You
Holly.
don't even have to be juggalo.
You don't have to be juggalo, but I mean it's great. It's there's magic in the air. It's a great time. It's a music festival that's surrounded by floating.
The carnival provides.
And yes,
Isn't like Shaggy headlined like every year there?
The last two in Violent J's this year.
yeah.
Oh, Jay's
And
actually
yes, we
headlined
do
this
mean
year.
that there is an actual float like on a river.
If you look on your screen right there, it says voted best event of 2023 on Replicon Radio, right at the top of the page.
Oh wow, more than the Gathering.
Yeah, it did. It blew the Gathering out of the water. Pun intended.
Can you guys see that? Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Because I can't.
I mean, is it true that there's a lot of people that are losing interest in the Gathering for the fact that they just keep having it at Legend Valley?
Probably.
For me, yeah.
Because I'm shocked they've never tried to go back to Hog Rock or.
Well, Hog Rock won't have them back. They were going to go back to Nelson Ledges, which I was super stoked for because that was my favorite.
Yeah, Nelson Ledges is the best one, and that was so close. That was like an hour and a half away from Pittsburgh.
That got announced before COVID, and then when COVID undid itself,
Yeah,
they only had a short amount of time, so they did Legend. I think what happened was, this is purely speculation, but it's speculation from knowledge that I may or may not have. The after COVID, they didn't think they were going to get a Gathering, and then last minute they're like, "Oh shit, we can do it." And old boy at Legend Valley just kind of came through with the quickness. But I think they signed like a 4 or 5 year deal by doing that, which is why they haven't.
Well, I know
the fact
the
that
owner is a fan.
Oh, yeah, he's a cool dude, but it just gets stale. The same. Like I've been to them all, and
It gets predictable. That's what
I have
it is.
one member. Even if they blew me away with the lineup, which they don't, but let's pretend they do. I still have one memory of that venue. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, such and such played. What year was that?
Ryder, I agree with you, bro.
18 years in a row. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I remember they were at Nelson's for like 3 years, and then the owners just said, "Oh, we don't want you there anymore because you're not respectful of our property." I'm like, that property was like
trash the hell
in the shits.
trashed
No, before the Gathering, it was in the shits, and they actually, people from Psy actually went out there and like chopped down trees. They made more sites. They put in gravel roads and all kinds of things. I mean, it was Nelson Ledges was nothing what it looked like until the Gathering came. So they really went out of their way and did them a solid for that, and they've taken advantage of that since.
Is that Mark Zuckerberg over there on the right?
Most likely.
Extends or whatever. The other side, Mark Zuckerberg. He's got a bird. He's got a beard now. Look at him. It kind of looks like him. Hold on.
Doesn't look anything like that.
It kind of looks like him.
No, it doesn't.
Looks like two.
Doesn't look like.
Yeah, that's what made me kind of quit going to the fuck
It's
Gathering.
lots and who?
Shit, bro.
Excessive.
Oh, okay.
All the drugs and shit is why I quit going. I can't. I'm
He's
tired.
a pretty clean-faced dude in a world of facial-haired men.
Oh, Lots. Yeah. Lots is a shit, man. But yeah, these are the artists so far announced. There's going to be a lot more, but yeah.
Go back to
Lots and Excessive, Risk, Darby O'Trill.
I mean, that kind of looks like him, man.
Yeah,
that kind of
face tat.
That kind of looks like him. That's like him, but like Mark is like both of them put together almost.
We got Scum, Lil White, and Violent J so far.
Didn't Darby and Ouija just put out a new album together?
It's a banger.
Yeah.
I went down
I
on
gotta
Ouija
listen to it.
like two days. I haven't like really extensively listened to Ouija's like catalog, and I went and listened to all of his shit, and like that shit with Darby O'Trill is it's a banger, man.
I gotta check it out. I like Darby's last record, that Creek. I mean, that was dope. So I want to check out this one. I haven't had a chance to. Like Pete said, there's always so much new stuff coming out every week. It's easy to get lost in the shuffle.
It really is. It really is. It really is. But yeah, lots of good stuff, man. Yeah, Darby and what was it? Darby.
Anima.
Darby and the Hex record got second place.
And Namoya
Underground
or whatever.
album.
And Namoya or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the Darby O'Trill
Okay.
with Ouija.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
It's a banger.
I mean, I liked Ouija when he first came out. I liked he was different. He was a breath of fresh air. I mean, there was a lot of juggalos who didn't like him right out the gate, but you know how they are. I mean, it's like, oh, if it's new, we don't like it right away. We want
Of course. Well, and a lot of juggalos had that were familiar with him had a very sour taste in their mouth because of Swag Tooth. How that whole situation dissipated. Like a lot of people did not like that.
I don't like.
Yeah,
his music's not for me.
But that being said, I was turned on to him by his live show because his live show was amazing. Like I was
only
like,
do that at the gathering.
You don't even have to like his music to like his live show. Like he puts on a show. Like that dude is
only
at the gathering because he don't do that anywhere else. Apparently, from my understanding, that people went and seen him.
I've seen him on like Shaggy's tour, and
all he does is does all that show for the gathering.
That's not true. I've seen him do it multiple other times on other tours.
I'm just telling you what I heard from.
I know, and I'm telling you what I've visually seen with my eyeballs.
Well, that headlining set he did at the gathering, that was amazing. I think that was 2021.
Boots and Pants.
He had a whole set and
everything.
It was
album that he's ever come out with. Boots and Pants. Yeah. I got my boots and I got my pants. Got my boots and pants. Fuck yeah. Exclusive on Replicon Radio, I believe. I believe we have that video actually up when he did it the first time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he made it a song. It wasn't his banger, because it didn't have the magic of it in the time. But no, I think he's gotten. I think right now Ouija's in the best spot that he has been in as far as like talent wise. Because like I said, the last couple of days I've only been listening to him, and I kind of went through a chronological like growth of Ouija since I kind of started in the Gutter Water area where there was like that 3 albums of that the little era that he had. It was okay.
Gutter Water was dope. I like Gutter Water.
Yeah, and then he had Trash something, and then he had Stale Wind, and then there was a couple other ones. I didn't listen to 3-Headed Monster because I don't fuck with Isham.
And Water Damage.
Yeah, Water Damage, and I think Jay is kind of not great on his stuff. But I did listen to
3-Headed Monster.
Yeah, I didn't even want to try listening to it because I just
I listened to it. It was okay. I will say this: the Isham tracks, he sounded more like older Isham than he did on anything else recently. So,
but I don't like Isham. I'm like nah, because I heard Jay on a few of Ouija's other tracks, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck with that. But I did listen to all it. I did listen to all his other shit, and I think he like right now he's in the best spot talent wise. Like I love his music now. Like it is so good. Like Beatrice or whatever. That's a banger album. The Darby O'Trill album. That's a banger album. I like Ouija's where he's at in his career right now. His sound and him with
I like Dirtbag a lot too. I like Dirtbag. I thought it was
him with Devereaux. Like no shade to Shaggy the Airhead, but Devereaux, man, like I hope they never stop making music together because goddamn, Devereaux beats with Ouija Mac. This shit's just fire. Every track that they produce together, it's just fire.
There's just some producers and some artists once they get together, they just have that groove. And you try to replicate it with other people, and it just doesn't work.
It just can't, man.
Replicon.
Can't replicate it, But yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's where my take is on Ouija.
Shout out to Ouija.
I saw the news about Lex leaving MNE to go to LSP, and I actually was re-listening to some of his older music a while ago. I still enjoy his stuff. So props to him for trying to take a new path and trying to expand his horizons.
For sure. No, Lex is a beast, man. He always has been. I fucking love Lex, and I think it's a good look. I think it's going to be a fun ride for him over there. And everybody's already boys. Like it's a tight-knit family already.
Yeah, like I think they've done a couple tours together.
Yeah, they're doing leg 2 of the Shadow Snuff tour like next week.
I mean, there's gonna be people hating like, oh, he's not on MNE anymore. I'm like, I feel like MNE did everything they could for him, and it's like, okay, we did everything we could for you. Now I guess it's time for you to go carve your own path. So
I think he might be a better fit over at LSP, honestly, because like in my opinion, like he just kind of always seemed kind of like not necessarily an outsider, but like it just seemed like his image didn't fit with MNE. Like it for me, it never really clicked.
I thought it did on the first 2 records, especially like the EP and then
now, I'm no expert of the subject by any means because I don't listen to Lex.
Ninjas get live
outside
in this motherfucker.
Perspective here, so like I have no basis. Don't listen to me on any of that. I'm not a.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Just from his image and just from the vibe that I got, it just didn't seem like they clicked over there. I mean, not saying that they didn't. Just for me, it just it just didn't make sense. But I think I'm excited for him to be on LSP. I think it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah, I know. I know he's gone through a lot of changes the last few years. Like he doesn't wear makeup anymore, and he tends to wear the face mask that covers like right here and stuff. So I know he's
Yeah.
kind of changing it up a little bit.
Not to speak for him, I think it's just a fucking pain in your ass to fucking paint your face all the time when you can just put a mask on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love it, man. I love good or bad. I love that people were talking about. Like I even told them, I was like, people when they announced Attack of the Ninjas at Astronomicon and he wasn't on it, everyone's like, what the fuck? Where's Lex? Where's Lex? Where's Lex? Like everybody missed Lex once they realized Lex wasn't there.
Yeah, like you took him for granted. Like, oh, he's just always going to be there.
Exactly.
And then he's like, oh, why is he not there anymore?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
now
y'all
people-
didn't support him.
And people are like, oh, what are you doing? You're dissing M&E. Like, no, he said I left M&E. Now I'm back to natural person. Like he gets to be grimy and you know what I mean? I love it. Man.
I've noticed M&E seems like they're trying to really get back behind Gmo Ski lately, like giving him another run.
Well, Gmo
Trying
just
to push
came back.
anything.
He was gone. He left and came back.
Yeah. Well, he left after the second. Well, he left after the second record.
Yeah, he went. He wanted to go do his own thing. He didn't think they were doing things right in the way they wanted. And
Love you, hon.
he learned some stuff.
Oh,
and-
love you, cuz. Love you.
Hell yeah. I don't even know you, but I love you because you're here.
I love you so much.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Kid Savage in the motherfucking house. That's Lex's fucking hype man, collaborator, fucking Shadow Army signee,
Brother.
and brother.
No, you didn't miss Jay.
Yeah,
Reno.
get Michael
He's
Lawless.
still
Hell
coming.
yeah. I think it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Michael Lawless.
Happy birthday. Call him. We've had him on the show, haven't we?
Yeah, I've heard about that dude. I haven't heard any of his stuff yet, but I keep hearing about him. He's on LSD, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's dope. You should tune in to Replicon Radio. You know what I mean? We've had him on the show a couple times.
Well, how long ago was he on?
I don't know.
I can look it up.
I had
Good while ago?
him on not that long ago. On the first
okay.
leg of the Shadow Snuff Tour, we did an in-person interview.
I saw the one you did with Alex. That was pretty wild.
We have another one up too. Have you seen that one? That one's
Yeah, I did. That one where you were at Astro. I couldn't really hear very well on that one because people kept walking in and out of the room in the background. But the one where he called in, I listened to that one very well, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." He said a lot of stuff that I don't know if people agree with, but
Who?
Alex.
Oh, did you watch it? Did you watch both of them?
He did.
Yeah.
He just. You weren't paying.
I was not paying
See, you
attention.
just blanked out on me. You're like,
I was not paying. No, I got a message. I was honestly
He
looking
did-
at a message.
Yeah, no. He tried to watch one in the hotel room. He couldn't hear anything because people kept walking in and out. Terrible audio. But he
Turn it up loud.
He did listen to the audio version, and he was like, "This."
The audio version was dope.
He sits.
The second one's even doper. He's got to turn it up loud. Sounds great if you turn it up loud. Okay,
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, how was it hanging out with him?
bro, it was so fresh. It's crazy.
Because he's the OG. You know, he was there for day one.
Yeah, no, it was fucking wild, bro. It was super dope. We talked about it last week, but the old school juggler, he was freaking out the whole time. Like that man's my friend now, and that's weird,
Nobody wants that, Merle.
but it's fucking dope.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, we kicked it for hours, dude. Like he's a good ass dude, and
No, I can believe it. I can believe it. He seemed like a great guy.
shout out to
I know
fucking
he
Al.
spent most of the time trying to correct the things that I guess, you know, Jay was saying, you know, kind of being a little accusatory, saying, you know,
Yeah.
he took a bunch of money and left them with a bunch of debt, you know.
Yeah, that part sucks.
That's stale.
As a matter of fact, his new graphic novel that was available for purchase at Astronomicon officially comes out in 2 days. So you should pick up a copy and check it out on Amazon as well. Fuck yeah. You all right?
I'm great.
Can you hear us okay?
Caller, are you?
All right. This just in. Smalls one has got a new tattoo. Is not a dinosaur.
Oh, boo! Where is it?
Small, so good.
It's not a dinosaur.
No, I said, where is it?
Our throat or something.
Oh, didn't she already have one on her
Yeah,
throat?
it's just made it bigger.
Uh,
I told her to get a dinosaur, and she just messaged me to let me know it was not a dinosaur. And I said the exact same thing you did. Boo!
Boo! Boo, Crystal! Boo!
Shout out to Smalls.
Shout out to Boo!
Hey, good news is we can see all four of you. Fuck yeah, Kid Savage.
Good news, everyone.
There's gonna be 5 of us later. When
Fuck.
when's
where'd we
our
go?
next interview? Probably, you know what? We could probably have an open interview after we record your album and we promote it. That seems like a good time to have you back on the show.
Yeah, when you're getting ready to drop your shit. That sounds like a good time.
But next week on the show we have a director, and the week after that we have another rapper,
Juggalo rapper?
Or artist.
artist, both.
Is he a
He's an
painter?
artist and a rapper.
Does he paint
I bet he does,
with his words?
and his brush.
Oh, nice, nice.
He probably paints, right?
I'm sure he does.
That's not his main thing.
I don't know why you're not just saying the names. Like,
Because we said the name 6 times last week.
that was last week.
That was even Tuesday, a day
No,
later than
last
normal.
week. The people
Oh,
that are
no,
listening
no.
now might not have been listening last week.
Because it's not.
I wasn't listening
Because
last
today
week.
we have a Labrynthine, and coming up soon also Jay Reno.
Yeah, I know, but if you're just gonna promote other things that we have coming up, why not just
Next
say the
week we
name?
got Nathan Tate, the director and co-writer, I believe, of
Off Ramp.
Off Ramp.
It's not a secret. We want to promote these things.
We do. So the week after that we have our friend Insane E.
Nice. That's a
Oh,
good one.
Insane
He's
E, yeah, I know him.
been here in a while.
And the week after that we probably have more people. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet. That's what's up.
We
I know
appreciate
him from back in the day. I remember when he had a group called No Clue Crew. He was doing shows like in Pittsburgh and Cleveland all the time.
We'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah, I think he just put out something like
He's put out an album.
well, that comes out May 6th. Or it's not out yet, but it's very fun. But
I
he
know
recently
works with
put out,
M&E a lot now, right?
yeah, he does pretty much all their art.
Yeah.
Just every album cover, all that shit. He did like a cryptic collection, like an old school, like a bunch of, and there was a bunch of that No Clue Crew and stuff on there. He like re-released, and and a lot of people know him from the Juggalo coloring book because he's the guy who made all those.
Oh, he did that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was that guy.
Eric's the shit. He still hasn't drawn us a dinosaur.
Boo!
But
Oh, he promised to do that for you.
No, he didn't. But
No.
boo him anyways.
No, are you just expecting him to do it?
if he promised, he would.
Well, according to Rue, I'm just entitled as fuck, and I'm expecting everybody to hand us everything
Well, you
because of
sound
who we
like it
are.
when you talk
Yeah, I'm
that
just
stuff.
so entitled. Why haven't
He
you
is.
made a song about us, Labrynthine? Jesus Christ, I'm so just
Oh,
you need.
yeah, why haven't I?
We're just such big deals.
He's a
Yeah, why haven't I?
Yeah, I'm just a whiny.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a
whine-ass-
really good question.
Oh, I'm just a whine. Well, when you do it, you're not entitled, but you know, whatever.
Well, now it's on my mind, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We forgive him sometimes.
He already said, now that you put it out there, maybe it'll happen.
Right.
I could hear a dark song about a dinosaur walking on the street like a dinosaur.
Got my arms out like a dinosaur.
Stomp, stomp, dinosaur.
Lift up, like a dinosaur.
I need to sample that. I'm going to sample all that.
You have permission.
Next time I'm at Keegan's studio, or I'm at Ronnie's, or I'm at
like,
Funky
dude,
Canada again, I'll be like, jump on that interview I did, sample that.
Timestamp
Oh,
1 hour and 13 minutes. There you go. Well, 1 hour and 11 minutes, and then just fast forward. There you go.
That would be amazing. I'd rather you drew. Why don't you do both?
Do both what?
Someone commented.
Oh.
They said, I'll draw you a dinosaur or I'll paint you on a vest.
Ooh.
They don't need to paint us.
That paint you one on a vest. Learn how
I'll
to
paint
read.
you on a vest?
Paint you one on a vest.
A dinosaur.
But
on
then,
the vest.
then we'd have to have the vest. I don't know what I would do with the vest.
Maybe he wants to draw one on his vest.
You're more than welcome to draw one on your vest.
Saying the word vest a lot.
You know,
It's like that
both.
Simpsons episode where Mr. Burns was singing about his vest.
I don't know what he said.
Well, it's best right here. You know,
It's a Vespa.
it's the best. It's the best vest.
Oh,
Better than the rest.
February 14th, 2022. It's like, I just saw that. That wasn't that long ago. Like a dinosaur.
February 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at your page and it wasn't that far down. I was impressed.
Pressed by the best.
Impressed by the vests. I just want to do that. Rap like a dinosaur. That's my impression of you. Is that bad?
Not good.
But is it bad?
What do you?
Not good.
Is it offensive?
Yeah. If he's not offended, he should be.
Are you offended, Labrynthine?
Caller, are you there?
How could I be offended by you?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, just look at him.
That's facts.
Look at his face. Jeez.
It's pretty impressive.
Sorry. How many X's are you? Well, Rue's about 19 X's. I'm usually 3, and Paul is usually 5.
4.
I'm just a single XL myself.
Man, we got all the fat jokes. I'm gonna start firing back.
I don't.
Don't
You
worry. I don't wanna hear
no.
nobody
You
crying.
started this. You started
No.
this. You said I was an
No.
entitled bitch ass whiny fucking millennial.
No, that is not what I said.
Yeah, it's
I just
exactly
said
what you said.
all
You
I
said
asked
all
you-
I do is I'm so entitled. You said I was a whiny ass millennial. So you shut your
You
fat
do,
ass.
You do.
19
nothing
X
but a little
vest wearing motherfucker.
You're just a little bitch that thinks you deserve
Yeah,
every
yeah.
entitlement possible.
Yeah, I
It's
can't.
okay.
I'm surprised I'm even fitting in this room with you, little fat ass bitch.
Yeah, me too. Keep it up. We'll be outside before you know it.
No, just me, because you're gonna kick me the fuck out of your house.
I'll go out there with you
No,
Trust me.
No, because as soon as I go out that door, go home.
because you're gonna need an ambulance to get the fuck out of here. That's
No,
what's
you
gonna happen.
you can't catch me with your slow ass. But
I'll catch you,
but
motherfucker.
my
Don't worry.
cardio's up. You can't catch me.
You better hope it's up.
All I gotta do is run around the car a couple times, and then I've just got get in it. You know, just run around. I open the door one time, run around again, dive in that bitch, put the key in, run back around.
Yeah, you better hope. My cardio's up too, motherfucker. That's all I know.
Mid-South Monster is a great idea. Rivers
yeah.
Tony in an eating contest right now.
No,
Tony would win because I don't eat a whole lot.
no. You know, I was gonna
Well,
say
you just ate.
no fat jokes aside. Honestly, like I don't eat a lot. Like I really don't. So I'd be like, well, Rue would win. But if he does it, okay, so
don't-
that would be a contest. So
It
like, who the
might
fuck's
be.
gonna win? I mean, that would okay. Well, if you don't eat a lot, I don't eat a lot. That'd be a contest. So like, all right, well,
I'm
who
at
the fuck?
4.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot at all.
Yeah, I'd have to get real fucked up and get the
Oh,
monkeys
you
and shit.
give me drunk, then I could probably pack away some food. But
Yeah, that would be We'd have to have like party beforehand and then be like, all right, cool. Here's whatever we're
3,
eating.
4, 5. D. 3, 4, 5. Would be the right answer. Tony shaped like an eggplant. Rue would toss his like a rag doll.
I'm not sure if I know what that means.
You're gonna toss his eggplant.
Yeah, toss my eggplant. I got something shaped like
You know, I thought I could never not like that guy, but I think I don't like him right now.
Mid-South Monster.
I mean, it's literally the pot. It's literally the pot
I don't
on the
think that's
kettle
how he
black
meant it.
here.
He just said it wrong.
I mean, it's
He
the
was
pot-
making fun of Tony, but then forgot a couple words.
Yeah, I think so. Just when I thought I would never like dislike
If
him.
anybody looks like an eggplant, it's you, Mid-South.
He looks like a chipmunk. We leave that chipmunk man alone.
Well, okay, so it's an eggplant with chumpy cheeks.
Chumpy cheeks.
Chumpy cheeks.
I mean, dog, if you made a vest, I would wear it. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely.
What's this vest made out of? I am curious. Like what kind of vest?
Cloth.
Because you have cloth vest,
Human cloth.
You have jean vest, you have human face vest, human cloth vest, you have leather vest. Like what kind of vest?
I don't know, but if it's got a dinosaur on it,
I'd wear
love
it too. I don't wear
would
vests,
wear
but
it.
if somebody made us one,
I'm not saying I
I'd
wouldn't
rock
wear it. I'm just curious.
I'd rock it.
Mid-South, get out of here. We're trying to beg for free shit. Not you. Stop.
Denim or leather. It'd be like the Violent J.
I would like a leather one if possible.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He said denim or leather.
okay, all right. No,
the
Just
whole
leather's
outfit is
more
made of
my
human
style.
cloth.
I'll take a leather vest.
I don't wear denim a whole lot.
I'll take whatever you.
I mean, I'm literally.
If anybody wants to
I
make
mean,
us anything, I'll take it.
if we could choose, yes, I would prefer leather. If I don't get to choose, then I take whatever you want to hand us.
Yeah, if anybody wants to make us anything, we'll take it. That's the way I like it.
Every time. Well, every time it's a yes.
Yeah,
Like, do you want? Yes, I do.
Do you like this cyanide sandwich? We'll put a dinosaur on it.
All
Fuck
right,
yeah.
all right. Is there? You got good flavors on it? What kind of sauce we're talking here?
I'm opening up a restaurant. Would you mind if I named the Replicon sandwich?
I wish we could like
absolutely
zoom
go
in.
right ahead.
Can I like crop that?
No.
Oh, don't do that.
Can you name a sandwich Labrynthine too, please? He would appreciate that.
The labyrinth.
Name a sandwich?
Yeah, the labyrinth sandwich.
I don't know. I don't know what that would be composed of.
Whatever you want.
Nightmares on white bread.
Bro, you
Is
put
that
some
all associated with nightmares? and ominousness?
D, can I make a special request? If on my vest, can my dinosaur be holding like a little grabber?
Jesus Christ.
Like the little, like, have you ever seen?
Whatever.
Have
I
you
co-sign
seen-
whatever Ruth said.
Have you seen them? Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme where the dinosaur has a little the
That
grabber?
was
It's
not
like,
me, motherfucker. So don't even put me in that bullshit.
Oh no! I'm already motherfucking him in my head, but I didn't want to be a little whiny bitch, so I wasn't even going to address it. He can just go over there and fuck himself over there in silence. I'm not even going to talk.
I will
about
not do that. I'm on camera.
But I want my dinosaur to have a little grabby stick because I'm unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? I'm unstoppable.
Did he just say he was unstoppable? All right, go ahead. I want to hear what you had to say. What do you want your dino to be like?
he just wants to have fucking arms to reach things.
Oh,
He wants fucking I'm too fat to get up stick.
real life size arms. Speaking
No.
of dinosaurs,
You guys aren't the ones making the vest because you didn't fucking hear what I said.
That's what you want, right? The little I'm too fat to get up grabbers. Like I can't get out of the chair. Let me grab that. You fucking. That's what you want, right?
Gopher grabbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No,
Have you
that's
not
what they
seen
do.
the meme?
Yeah, I seen it.
I don't think I have.
It's just a funny T-Rex that has one of those T-Rex like little gopher grabber
Yeah.
things,
That's the
and
three
and he's
X,
like, I'm unstoppable
Okay.
because
Yeah,
they have little tiny arms.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you were asking because he was in the middle of talking while you was talking.
Yeah, he was being a dick. It's fine. I'm used to it.
facts. That's exactly.
See here, why we put that one on the fucking screen?
Because what he said was funnier.
No, this is funny because it's like, hey, this fucking prick whine ass millennial over here makes a funny joke. I'm gonna keep putting it on the fucking screen.
He also said he's gonna make it.
Are you
For you.
actually fighting over what you're putting on the screen?
Yeah, but Minson's Monsters was funny. He said, "Look, I'm so hot. You don't have the camera on laughing, smiling."
I'm just laughing because it's so random.
Facts.
Because of his fucking locks, man. Look at him. Look at
So
him. Just
funny,
fucking-
man.
I don't know. Like they don't want to talk about the album until Reno comes here, so they just
We
if they
can
thought
talk
of something
about
to talk
the album.
about.
It's
They're
just
like,
one of
just zoom in on Labrynthine.
This is one of those things that like we
We're
can
just
talk
gonna zoom in on his hair every time
We can
we have nothing else to talk
and
about.
then like we won't have nothing to talk to Reno about. Be like,
List
all
it
right,
up. He's gonna be here in 10 minutes, guys. So if you're waiting for Reno, share the link. Tell your friends. Get everybody in here. We need 4,700 people in here, and we're gonna have these devilish motherfuckers together, and we're gonna get serious for at least 47 minutes.
At least 47 minutes. It's such a
I said
random
4 to
number.
7. Not
4,
47.
I thought you said 47. I was like,
4
damn.
to 7. So 5 fits in there.
There you go.
He's gonna make you a dino with grabbers. Just make mine the
Love it.
best you can make it, brother. That's the fact that you're even doing it. I love it already.
oh yeah,
Or sister. I'm assuming.
yeah, it does. Mine doesn't have to have a grabber. I just thought it would be funny. It's funny joke, but somebody ruined it, and then but yeah, you
It is
like
not Fruit Pie the Magician all over it.
Red Dino, Blue Dino, who gives a shit?
that's
No,
what
I'm just
you're- if
kidding.
that's
That's
what
a
you're feeling.
reference to fucking Happy Gilmore. I'm sorry. Where he's like, blue jacket, red jacket, who gives a shit?
oh, he's from Juggalos in Recovery. Shout out to those guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah,
keeping
shout out.
Juggalos on the fucking wagon while they're at the gathering, man. Much respect to you guys. Seriously.
Wagons, dead bodies,
Oh,
dragging.
look who just popped into the
Uh-oh.
back room over there. Damn the beard on that guy.
I told you we got to be serious.
Where's Holly? We gotta show this guy's beard. Where's Holly? Get Holly back. When she go to bed, wake her up.
Oh, Dr.
Labrynthine.
Giggles is
Oh.
here. I think Dr.
Yeah.
Giggles is here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Shout out,
That's-
shout out,
that's
shout
Reno's
out,
boy.
shout out. I guess we don't have to wait.
He's produced a lot of great stuff for Giggles, man. He really has.
I guess we can just go ahead and add our.
Yeah,
Next
we don't have
guest,
to
huh?
wait.
We don't have to wait.
Yeah, we don't
we
have to
already
wait.
got. We
We
got
already
Labrynthine.
here?
talked about
handsome.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
There he is,
look at him.
Jay
Look
Reno, right there on the screen.
how handsome.
Look
he
at
is.
him.
Smiling.
Look at that.
Look at those beautiful
Look at
locks.
that. He's got Goldilocks. He looks just like Labrynthine now.
Look at him.
Wow.
You got the same hoodie
He's
and hat
beautiful.
on.
He's fun. Look, he's blushing. He's beautiful.
He's so pretty. Look at him.
He fucking hates us.
All right, you've had enough of us being a mess.
There's gonna be a nightmare where I'm gonna be like, oh, we're just gonna screenshot Labrynthine. Anytime we're having an issue, we'll just take a screenshot of him and his hair, and we'll have a text underneath it saying
you're
we're
the
experiencing
thumbnail for
technical
this, sir.
difficulties.
You're going to be the thumbnail for this episode.
I got to do a flip.
Just
Good
the
idea.
whole fucking.
There you go.
He did a
Noise. He
flip.
did a flip for you, brother. But yeah, we got the other half of Armed and Devilish in the motherfucking house for the first time on Replicon Radio since 2017. Give it up for the man, Jay Reno.
There he is.
Yo, what's up, boys?
What's up, man? How the hell
Yo,
are you?
Just so you know, they spent the last hour and a half making fun of my hair.
That's not true. We
There's
love
no
your hair.
fun being
That's
made.
not true.
Look, bro, as a bald dude, like, suck it up, bro. I wish
know-
I
knew
had
you were
hair
gonna say
that people could make fun of, bro. Look at,
There it is.
Look at that. There's nothing. There's no fun. in
We're
it.
not
That's
making
beautiful.
fun
It's
of
because we
it.
were in the studio and we were arguing about something, and I was like, "Oh, shut up, you grouchy bald fuck!" And he just looked at me like, "I'm gonna get you back for that."
we can look at. We can zoom in on Reno too.
yeah, look at, see? I wish I had hair to make fun of, bro.
The aerodynamic version of Labrynthine.
You got hair. It's all on
Yeah.
your dick.
I mean, that's
Aerodynamic.
that's clean though.
What the hell, bro?
That shit's
Oh.
clean.
Always.
That boy slick.
I ain't trying to be a dick or nothing, but you got the hair, bro. It's just on the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it stays there, man. It'll never leave.
I mean, I'm bald too, bro. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's the best way to be, honestly.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna keep it chaotic.
No bedhead.
That shit,
get
it's
it.
smooth and clean though, man. I dig it. This is the hair episode. I like it. I ain't even take my hat off. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. Well, welcome back, Jay Reno. How the hell are you, man?
Yeah, it's been a
Not
while.
bad, bro. Not bad. Yo, I think the last time I was on Replicon, it was a phone call.
Yep.
That's how
Yeah, me
fucking
too.
long ago it was.
I mean, that could have been like 6 weeks ago,
That's
to be
not
honest.
that long ago for us.
Yeah, we were way behind on the times. But yeah, it was I couldn't believe I looked it up. I was like, damn, it's been that fucking long. Like we were still in a very bad place back then.
Yeah, that's the early days, man.
Yeah.
You guys carved it out for yourselves real nicely at this point, so all's well that ends well.
Persistence is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
We take the bumps and we grow from them, man.
we just stick around. Hell yeah.
That's the way to be.
You can't kill stupid, and that's why we're still here.
Bacon, damn.
I see you got your Tim Hortons, which as usual.
Always.
That's Canadian.
If you could put that in a giant vat and then just hook it to your veins and let it go.
Yeah, bro.
All you Canadians, you live literally on Tim Hortons.
Coffee's not even that good. I'm just Canadian, so like I have a natural addiction to just be fucking
He's gonna
drinking.
support this boy, you know.
Yeah, but it's fucking good coffee though, but
Fucking Tim's, yeah.
I saw Noise. I don't know if Noise is still here, but Noise is the same.
He's in
way.
there
He
trying to get us
apparently needs his Tim Hortons every 5 minutes.
That's insane, bro. Isn't that Wisconsin? I think it's doing some Wisconsin shit. I don't know.
Wisconsin's basically like southern Canada.
Southern Canada. Hell yeah. That's the shit, man. Well, hell yeah. It's fucking dope to have you back. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been wow.
But
Yeah.
your hands out. But you've been working. We ain't, you know what I mean? It's not like we ain't been paying attention. We see it. You know what I mean? You've been dropping all kinds of shit. But now
Yeah.
you guys have teamed up, and I love it because we love Labrynthine. He sings sweet nothings in my ear every time I see him.
with that gravelly
I
ass
told
voice.
him. I've said it once. I'll say it again. When me and P run into each other, everything just turns to slow motion, and you just hear Dreamweaver playing.
You're gonna have to cover that now, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna
might
cover
have to do that.
Dreamweaver, and then the cover of the record will be a dinosaur dressed as a butterfly. and it's gonna be a beautiful.
And it's just gonna be nothing but slow motion 80 shots of his hair just flocking in
like Fabio,
on top of a Trans Am hood. You know, just,
Yeah, a full montage of his hair blowing in the wind.
Yes.
it's gonna be like that '90s filter glow like he's got going on his camera right now.
I mean, you know, if you're going,
Well, I know I slept on the couch in the studio, so I know every morning before he would wake me up, I bet he stared at me like, "I'm gonna shave your head.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I'm gonna shave that hair. You think you're
That would be it. That would be. I mean, Canadians are known for war crimes. That would be a war crime. All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Canadians do love a good war crime.
Yeah. It's just a common trait amongst all Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
We've been nice for so fucking long that it's time to be angry, you know?
No, you guys just know how to just hide under the cover. Like, it's like, oh yeah, no, Canadians are real nice. It's like, yeah, but just don't go in that back room over there because there was some real fucked up shit. But yeah, no, they got maple syrup and horses and shit. Real nice.
Oh yeah, Noyes just said it. He said Canada.
Yeah,
Canada is not a country. Canada is a planet.
Oh, it's a planet, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
All right,
It's a whole other galaxy, Canada.
They have a little too much oxygen up there, I guess.
I don't know nothing to boot that.
A little too far.
I'm watching hockey right now, man. It's the playoffs.
Is it? I don't even know
I feel like it's always hockey season, always hockey playoffs. Like it's
In
like
Canada,
it's
it's
like
always
a
hockey
year-round fucking sport. Not even just in Canada. It's just always like as soon as the fucking Stanley Cup happens, it's like, all right, cool. They're having a season opener. Fuck.
Somebody's driving.
Yeah.
Man, what was
Yeah,
it?
who was that?
Oh, somebody in my neighborhood got a real loud, real small car.
Really loud moose.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, ain't nobody in a car. What the hell's going on?
They're growling at each other out there.
Those guys are fucking
Is
cool.
it the Maple Leaf Bruins game?
Yeah.
Is that what you're watching?
Yeah.
Well, there's two games on that. They're tied 2-2.
It's a
Painful.
Honda. That's an 81 Honda. How dare you?
I remember that movie. Wasn't that like that was a Dane Cook movie, right?
Yeah. Employee of the month.
Yeah, that was it.
You should give those guys our info, man. We'd love to
Dax
have them.
Shepard was in
I'd
that.
love to talk to
It's
Jessica.
like, this is an 81 Honda. How dare you?
How dare you? He won that, you know. He
With a
earned
coffee can for a muffler,
it. Yeah.
He
for
was
an
the-
exhaust
He
pipe.
was the employee of the month.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. I love it. This is wild. You guys are wild. Why are you guys acting so silly?
Talking
hell yeah.
to you, Labrynthine.
So we've been having a great time with Labrynthine now. Reno's here. We got to get serious for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah, we actually got to talk about stuff now.
So like you guys have been working together for a while, like, you know, doing tracks and things like that. But so we just released the Armed and Devilish album. If you guys don't know, it's a full 12-song collaboration project from these two guys. It's out right now. You can go bump it. Armed and Devilish. Where did the idea for this a record come about? Like to make a whole project together?
Well, this is the second one, man. This the first one we did was I was kind of just running them through the ringer in the studio, forcing them to
Lunatic
keep up
boot
with the
camp.
pace. You know what I mean? And I always felt like we could do something better, and so did he. Put a little more effort into it, you know, more concepts, deeper writing, things like that, better beats, make it sound like an album and not like a mixtape kind of thing, you know. So we set out to do this second one a long fucking time ago, it feels like, but you know.
Yeah, we were gonna do it right before COVID happened, and then that happened, and it just got on the back burner for the next
Fucking
3 years.
Canada, bro. You can't get over the border during COVID when they closed all that shit down.
Yeah,
Whack.
because we work better when we're in the same room.
Yeah, I can't do like send features over the internet kind of thing and really be as into the shit as you can be in the actual studio together working on it, you know?
Absolutely.
So you guys actually did this together in the studio. I didn't know that. That's dope as hell.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
drove down to Canada here, all the way, and
Yeah.
That's good. I'm the only part of Canada, by the way, that can say an American comes down to Canada because we dip into Michigan. So there's all types of the United States north of here.
Hell yeah. Oh, you're right on the Upper Peninsula or whatever it's
Well,
called.
I'm in Windsor,
Right
so
across
like
from Detroit.
Oh,
right
okay.
across from Detroit.
That's the only part of Canada I've ever been to.
Yeah,
Back when you didn't have passports.
yeah. You didn't really see any of Canada then, to be honest. I feel like Windsor might as well just be a fucking Detroit suburb.
Yeah, but they let me
It
gamble.
pretty much is. You can see Detroit from Windsor, and you can see Windsor from Detroit. They're literally right next to each other.
Yeah, I got real drunk and gambled, and I was 19, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fond
there
memories.
at 19.
that's the common story for so many fucking so many 19-year-old Americans.
Yeah, it was
The one
amazing.
come across the border, and you can go in the bar and get fucked right up.
We went to the strip club, and all they had was coins, and I was so confused on what to do.
You know,
You
Yeah,
guys
when we did
flicking
the-
fucking toonies at strippers. Fucking
Facts. They didn't
Dude,
like
when
it
we
at all.
did the first album, remember we went to the casino.
yeah,
There was a comic book convention the same weekend.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
So we went to the comic book convention to take a break to like air our brains out because our brains were like turning to jelly because we were just locked in down there working on song after song after song. We're like, okay, let's go to the casino and let's go to the comic book convention for a little while.
Fuck yeah. Yes, Mid-South, you got to go to Canada if you want to work with Jay Reno. Exclusive. Canadian exclusives. You better get a passport.
No, not for features and shit. I just mean like if I'm doing a full project, I gotta be, if it's a feature, I'm just fucking recording it here and sending you the vocals, bro.
Because when I was there for the first time was 2018, and I was in there for 3 days, and we literally made that whole album from scratch. Like we were literally producing it, writing it, and recording it as we were making it. So that first album, for making it in 3 days, it's a good album. But I always said I could have sounded better on it because I was greener than green back then.
And that was what, like 2018? 2019?
Yeah, but we put it out. We ended up putting the album out in February of 2019. So it's been 5 years.
So you've definitely grown a lot since then.
Well, I think on Armed and Devilish, I held my own better than I did back then. Back then, I was greener than green. I sound like I was just struggling to keep up. I'm running, and I say this all the time. I sound like I'm running and I'm dying. I'm pouring sweat. I got my tongue hanging out my mouth, and Reno's running alongside me without a drop of sweat on him, and he's even running backwards. And he's like, "You're doing a good job, buddy. It's okay. Keep up."
That's
how it sounds. That's how we sound on the album. He's like, this is nothing, and I'm just like, trying to keep up. But
yeah, you're Glass Joe.
I held my own.
He was Glass Joe from Punch Out, just running along and shit. Well, good. You trained him well, Jay Reno. Good job. Congratulations.
I think he's learned some shit here and there, But when I first found out this guy was rapping, I didn't even know he rapped. I knew him before. I knew he was Labrynthine. I knew him as Ben. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
when I
first known each other 20 years.
When I first heard that the songs that he did, his first shit, I was like, damn, you got a lot of potential here. I don't know why you weren't already doing this. Because
I didn't start till 2016. That was when I first started.
And look at you now.
Yep.
Yeah, 7.5 years later. Look at me now.
I should have brought this up earlier, but I didn't because we were having too much fun goofing around. But look at you now, getting ready to do your first ever live on stage performance this summer.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. After 7.5 years.
What's going on?
It's long overdue. Everybody wants me and Keegan to do material together live, so we got to make it happen.
That's right. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for you. It's about damn time. You're gonna get up there. You're gonna re-fall in love. You're gonna be like, holy shit! Why? Like you just said about rapping. Why did it take me this long to do this? The next thing you know,
I just pour myself. I love making music. I just love making music. That's my favorite thing to do. You know, and everyone's like, "Oh, you need to take a breather and start doing live." I'm like, "But I love the studio. I don't want to leave. I love the studio so much."
No, you gotta get on a fucking stage, bro. It's gotta happen. You gotta do it.
You know, we'll see. We'll see how
It's
it
like-
goes.
Like that
I'll
movie we
probably
just
crash and burn, but it'll be okay.
Oh, look how handsome you are.
like that movie we just reviewed, man. We got to get on
Why don't you
stage.
zoom in on Reno's beard instead of constantly hair? Zoom in on that gorgeous beard. I mean, look at it. It's a work of
Look at
art.
it. Look
It's
at that.
not bad,
Why don't
eh?
we have some more zoom ins on him
Look at that.
more?
Yeah, but look at him taking it all in. He's a performer.
He's
Yeah.
also.
See the difference?
Look
Now watch you.
at
I'm
you.
so shy.
You haven't fluttered it once.
Yeah,
There you go.
you gotta
Oh, dear
fucking
Lord.
You gotta fucking do a little. Yeah.
gotta let it flow.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I'm not ready to go into slow motion right now.
Bro, your whole style is gonna change once you get on stage and the ladies start fucking wooing for you and shit.
Yeah, no,
You're not
that's
gonna
gonna
be-
happen.
You're not gonna do the Labrynthine thing.
I'm the farthest thing.
You're
from
gonna turn
actually
into the
believing
deep
it.
voice guy from Boys to Men instead of fucking the Wicked. You used to be like, what up, ladies?
Boys to Men.
You start doing intros and shit for other people. Like, it's gonna be dope, bro. I want the first one.
See, Reno, this is what they've been doing the whole time, just ripping on me.
It's not ripping. We love you.
They're giving you compliments, bro. You got good fucking
I
hair.
know, I love you guys too. I'm not saying it's mean spirited or anything. I'm just saying that.
Just so long that you know it's not mean spirited.
We fucking hate you, Labrynthine.
You-
You're in your beautiful hair,
You
bro.
son of a.
It's not like Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's like, oh, let's just look at Dee and say she's a bird. Oh, let's just look over there and say, you got Fabio hair.
No, you're gonna take the world by storm, bro. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful.
What the hell?
You're gonna start taking your shirt off and whipping your hair back and forth. Next thing you know, you're gonna show up on stage wet for no reason.
I better not.
It's gonna be fucking amazing, bro. I don't even know what to do. I love you so much. It's beautiful.
I love you too, brother.
Talk about the album. Which
I know,
They
we
don't want us
were.
to waste their time. Jay Reno's like, I showed up for this shit. Come on,
Labyrinthine's like,
guys.
I've been on here for 2 hours and we haven't talked about shit.
Right.
We talked about
Oh,
the album.
my
The album that's
hair.
out now. It's called Armed and Devilish.
All right. And that's the show, everybody.
It's a beautiful record. I'll tell you what, you guys got a vinyl for this one. This is
Ooh.
Labyrinthine. This is your first vinyl release. Reno, have you done vinyl before? Or is this?
No, we both put out vinyl with Bad Mind.
Bad
and
Mind, yeah.
collab projects with Bad Mind. We're also on vinyl. And then before
Yeah, we
that, I
did a
was
versus
featured
EP.
only one other time on a vinyl, and it's from one of my homeboys out in Germany. He's a DJ, and he put out like a compilation album of his production and scratching and all that shit. And I was on it with a song. So that was so this is like the third time in my career, 20 plus years that I've been on a vinyl. It's still awesome though.
Oh, this is good.
Oh hell yeah! I'm still proud of the one I did with Bad Mind. I'm still proud of that. Even though I was green back then too. That came out in 2019. I'm still proud of that one.
Was that one of like the 1031s or something?
No, we did a versus. Bad Mind did a versus collection. He did an EP with Jay Hex. He did an EP with Jay Reno, and then he did an EP with me.
Oh, okay.
And all of them were on vinyl and CD, and it was awesome. You know, so I did a whole collab EP with Bad Mind that I'm still proud of 5 years later. But I was green back then, but even he still saw something in me. So
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Bad Mind too. He's dope. Shout out. All right, Mid South. We
yeah,
got a
him and
question.
Reno are, in my opinion, are two of the most important producers in the Wicked Underground right now. I mean, those two produce so much shit for so many people.
Hell yeah, all the time. So that's a great segue here. Mid South Monster in the chat wants to know, how did you end up working with Real Wolf, and are you still doing things with them, Reno?
I hooked up with Real Wolf through a juggalo named Bill Maud. Used to run Canadian Juggalo TV back in the day.
I remember he's a good guy.
He linked me up with Tom, and I did my first real music video with him. And you know, we just really just became friends. I did some graphic design work and verses for Real Wolf whenever, and then we came to an agreement for the album Politicilla to put it out on Real Wolf, and I don't know. To me, it's just luck. The homie Bill hooked me up, and then like I'm, you know, uh, probably like 75% of my entire career's views and everything like that is up in the millions, and it's with them and all the work I've done with them, because Real Wolf is just so fucking so big and so good at what they're doing and what they've been doing. You know what I mean? So hooking up with them was luck, but it was also timing. It was, you know, the right time for all that to happen.
Hell yeah. Well, then obviously your talent kept you around, and people work with you. They want to keep you around, obviously. So that's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
Real Wolves put out a bunch of powerful collaborations with like some real top big names, and Reno's been on some of those tracks, man, and he's killed it.
Hell yeah. No, that's super. I mean, you've worked with everyone at this point, it seems like. Is there are there any artists out there in the underground, or even, you know, major artists where you're like, man, I would love to either be featured or have them featured, or even just do production for somebody that you haven't had the opportunity to do anything with?
I see. I actually knocked off a couple of those in my career that were like my, you know what I mean, my fucking dream collaborations and stuff. Right now, it's just I don't really think about it, to be honest with you, man. Because like you said, I've done songs with so many fucking artists and produced for so many artists. There's certain ones you see me consistently working with or doing features with and things like that. Those are the dudes I actually want to work with the most. You know what I mean? And obviously, if DMX was still alive, I would fucking have done anything I could to fucking get to work with that man. But that would be the only one, bro, and it can never happen at this point. So.
Yeah, so you can buy one of those weird ass features that they're selling. That shit.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
can't
those
do that,
$3,000 features.
I
That's
can't
all.
do
Oh
that,
god,
bro.
yeah, they were all recycled crap. They were selling for $3,000.
Yeah.
It went. That shit got out of control, man. It's too much.
Wow. Yeah, that's
God,
crazy.
I remember the horrorcore.com days when there was this dude on there. I remember his name was he went by Suge White, and he had like worked with Halfbreed and stuff before, and then he did these compilations called Teacher Killers. And I remember he was all geeked out that he got a recycled verse from DMX on it, and I was like, it's a recycled verse for a reason. You know, like it ended up being trash.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. You can make a song like that. It's cool. Make a little song or whatever, but it's just a little song. You know, it's not. Most of those things, those artists ain't about to fucking promote or share that or let that attach to their distribution or anything like that, because it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hate that shit. Like, it's one thing to buy a verse. I get artists need to make their money, but it's one thing to buy a verse that's either one, recycled, or two, just a pre-made verse that's not for you. Like, it's not, you didn't work with that person.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of horrorcore like juggalo rappers, they like to argue, well, you know, when Old Dirty Bastard did that song for ICP, it was trash and it was garbage, and then they remixed it and made it sound amazing. I'm like, well, yeah, they did the best they could. They paid him $30,000 for a verse, and he just freestyled drunk in the studio. So of course they had to like rework everything. So
but that shit was still dope to me, bro.
Yeah, and it was still paid for them. It wasn't just some generic shit that he was like, oh, he's sending this.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. That's true.
But he was fucked up, and he just had to recreate the whole song, right? Because he just didn't follow any concept and just started rapping about bitches and you know what I mean. But that shit's dope. If they never would have told that story, I never would have thought any different of that song when I heard it, man. Because I love Wu-Tang Clan, Old Dirty Bastard. You know, I thought that was cool as hell that they even got to do a song with him. But the song they did for him was better.
Yeah.
Like their feature on his song.
Yeah, Dirty and Stinking. Hell yeah, that shit's dope as hell.
That's a fucking banger, bro. That's a classic underground joint.
That's an underrated ODB record, and you can't even find it on streaming services. That album was good.
Yeah, I got like the fucking promo single or whatever. Like that shit dope as hell.
That was
It's like
a good single.
like a damn dance.
And he did that to make that up to him. And then he ended up making it the lead single. So he actually did say to them he felt bad about that and he wanted to make it up to them.
It's fire as hell. Yeah, somebody mentioned it earlier too, man. It's crazy talking about working with a lot of people. So last year celebrated the 15-year anniversary of Tunnel Runners, where most people were introduced to you, Jay Reno. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That was
15
that'll be
years.
16 years in August when that record came out. We're not even that old.
And that is
Young whippersnapper.
that was 3 or 4 years after the Underground Psychos contest too, which opened the door for that Tunnel Runner shit to even happen. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that long, but the beautiful thing about that is that fucking song on streaming services is still raking in streams all the time. And I'm like, it's dope to see that, man. You know, you're talking about a song that's been out in the world for 15 years that people are still listening to.
You know what I remember? I remember it was the 10th anniversary of Snap Music. You said you wanted to do a Snap Music 2. You wanted to do a sequel. And you actually hollered at me and said, hey, dude, you want to jump on this? And I was like, seriously? You actually want me on this? And I'll never forget him putting me on that song. I'll always appreciate that because that was a jewel to do.
Yeah, you're right though, man. That is the fucking song that changed my life, man. And I made that beat, so like as a producer, it's the same fucking thing, just twice, because I got on a national record that hit Billboard as a rapper and as a producer, all in one go.
That's so epic. I don't even think they knew that record would have, such, longevity or anything like. But yeah, it's dope to see because there's a lot of dope people on there that deserve to be seen. So it's cool.
I still listen to that Class song. Low Key had a dope ass song. Q Strange had a fucking dope ass song.
Yeah,
I like that.
Runners was great.
I fucked with that King Gordy song on there. You know what I mean? Like there's all the songs on there for the most part were just fucking bangers. Like, you know what I mean? That was a great record.
And it's like I say, like it's cool because like there's new, love them or hate them, anybody, ICP, Ouija, Twisted, people are finding them because they're still out there hustling. So when they find them, people go back and look at shit. So then they're going to stumble upon Psychopathics, Tunnel Runners, and then they're going to discover all these and they're going to find that track and they're going to, bump it, and then it's cool as hell. So shout out.
And they absolutely did not have to do any of that. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing that people, I don't think, really understand. Like, they didn't have to do none of that. They didn't have to make a Tunnel Runners. They didn't have to put me on a tour with them to promote Tunnel Runners.
Yeah, Shock Therapy tour.
They didn't have to do any of that. Joe could have done nothing. You know what I mean? But like, for them to even make that record, to put that together and put the money behind it to distribute it and have somebody on the road touring to promote it and doing the gathering and like that's like life-changing shit, bro. And they didn't have to do that. They ain't never had to do that,
for sure.
Yeah, and I remember now because I know we were talking about it another time, but we did finally like hang out in person at the 2008, and that was after Tunnel Runners came out. I remember that was the first time you and me really hung out. And I remember being backstage at not behind the stage, the second stage. And it was later in the night, you were performing. And then I remember Mars was there and Q Strange was there. And I just remember Joe walking up to all you guys and hugging you all at once. Like he was just so happy you were there and so proud of all you guys. He really was. So I know he was passionate about the whole Tunnel Runners.
That's the beautiful thing about that record, man, is he didn't have to do that for any of us. They could have just kept that money, put it into themselves, put it into other artists on the label, put it into different, but he decided to snatch up all these artists and put them out and see what happens,
Hell
yeah. That's so dope. I love it. And you guys get credit for all that? So all them streams and shit? Is that still?
Yeah. The way they have it uploaded and distributed, I still get the streams. It still pops up on my artist page, and I still get numbers for it. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's I didn't know that. Back then I didn't even know what that meant, but even now I wouldn't. I would think you would just have to hand over the rights and they would just put it out and make it all. But that's fresh as hell.
The crazy thing is I did hand over all the rights to it.
Well, that's how.
And they still compensated you. They actually broke you off each bread for each song, and then they actually like gave you a lot of attention. I know Jay was really trying to give you a lot of shine. I remember he put you on the Shock Therapy tour with Blaze ABK and them, and then the
I did that. I did, bro. We did that. We did the Hollow Wicked tour. We were getting invited to all the events in Detroit as VIP just to go fucking hang out if we weren't actually performing, you know?
Yeah, and then the 2009 gathering happened when you were going to open for Riders, and then the whole Guar fiasco happened.
Yeah. Hey.
When Guar screwed you.
Fuck Guar, bro.
Yeah.
No, really, if I was Guar, I would have played the same card, though. You know, hey, I'm not going up at the same time as them. This is their fucking festival. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah, Pete. But Psychopathic Riders were booked on the second stage at 4 a.m. and Reno was going to go on at like 3:30. Guar was supposed to play 4 a.m. at the tent near the venue, and Guar didn't want to play because they didn't want to play the same time as Riders. Oh, well, no one's going to come see us. So Riders had to play first. And then when Reno was supposed to go on last, I just remember it was like an ocean of people left, and it was like, man, damn it. Guar really screwed him.
I basically had my whole time slot cut off the show and then given the mic at the end because Guar fucking, you know. But when I was young, I was like, fuck those dudes, man. You know, that's fucking whole shit to me. But as you go through the business and you grow up, I was literally a kid, you know. You grow up and you learn and you're like, yo, if I was them, fuck anybody else performing. Like, you know, we're Guar.
I don't know who this kid is. We're playing.
Yeah. I'm obviously gonna lose right there, right? Because they actually pay them money,
right?
Yeah, good money. So if they're like, yo, we're not, you take it on the chin, bro. It wasn't always perfect. I'll tell you that much. You know, there's a lot of ups and downs with all of that shit, but still the best thing that could have ever happened, bro.
That's still it's still fresh as hell. I'm glad it was like a positive thing because you just never know.
My man.
You like that?
That's fucking funny. That's funny.
Shout out to the Reno Riders. Hell yeah, that's dope as hell. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I can't believe it was that long ago.
It's mind-boggling, man.
And here we are in 2024. And so you haven't really put anything out in the last couple of years, right? You did a single with Labrynthine and Keegan, and then you guys just put out Armed and Devilish. Other than that, you've been doing like just a lot of production, or what else?
No, he did 2 records.
No, I put Respawn was like 5 songs. It was just a little I'm back and I'm putting out some fucking music. And then I did Blood, Guts, and Boom Bap and put that record out.
That's a great album. That album is like your best production. It's so grimy and dark.
Wait till you hear the next one.
I know. I heard a few tracks off it while I was up there. It sounds great.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at it because it said 2022 on here. That's what I was asking, which I guess isn't that long ago.
But it still was kind of long ago. It's a couple years. So yeah, I guess technically, I haven't put out anything in a fucking couple years.
Yeah, technically. Maybe like a year and a half, and then we just did this one.
You got me on a technicality, yeah. No, I've just been producing a lot. Working with Dr. Giggles and all those dudes out there. I produce fucking 100 songs. You know what I mean? Just for that camp, those dudes over there. and like it takes up a lot of time. It's a lot of work too, you know.
For sure, especially if you're putting out quality shit. You know what I mean? Sure, you can just fucking knock out some beats, but that's not the same.
No, when you know who you're producing it for, it's a different process. You know, if I'm just making a beat to make a beat, I can make a fucking beat with 3 samples in fucking 8 minutes, and it'll be pretty dope. Just put it online. Doesn't matter. Like the beats I produced for this record, you know, took some fucking time for sure. A little more
he
thought
spent a lot of
goes
time on
into
these
it.
beats.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up. Yeah, that was something else I wanted to ask you about because, you know, we were talking earlier about, you know, listening to music and checking out new music, and you know, we try to pay attention, but there's just so much going on. So like you being a producer, obviously you get to work with a lot of people, or you know, at least get to interact with a lot of maybe up and coming people who are even if you're not producing directly for them, maybe they're buying beats from you. Is there anyone, you know, that you see where you're like, oh, keep an eye on this guy, or this cat's doing it, or anything like that, or like any people you think need to have their love, or like if you were to put together your own tunnel runners, who would you invite to the party?
Oh, see, that's a whole nother.
He
That's
did
a whole
Deadbeat
nother-
Cypher. Deadbeat Cypher was wild.
The Deadbeat Cypher was one of them where I just took all the artists I fuck with the most musically and, you know, on a personal level, like I could get on the fucking song. Man, if I was to do like book like another Tunnel Runner style record, bro, like I feel like I'd have to sit and think a lot about it.
Sure.
You
That
know,
would actually be a really cool project.
but I would probably,
amazing.
I would probably put Mad Max on there. I feel like
Better believe it.
this motherfucker is by far one of the dopest rappers in underground and wicked shit. You know what I mean? Like to be able to do the shit on that darker underground level, you know what I mean? But still be super lyrical, super creative with the writing, a lot of multis, a lot of just solid bars. Just he's like on a technical level, he's just a super dope MC.
He's a lyricist.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
a true MC in every sense of the word. He's a complete MC. That's the best way to describe that.
Yeah.
He needs to get a little more
Complete
talent.
MC.
You know? Like, he does whine a lot, but he's a great MC. Like he's got a great.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, man.
Much love to him, though. I mean, I love that guy.
And then Donnie Menace. I love Donnie Menace shit. He's fucking dope. He's got some hard ass underground boom bap hip hop shit, and I would probably put him on it.
Hell yeah.
I would put Labrynthine on it. You know what I mean? He's got a couple records out there. I feel like on the bigger scale, until Cinderblock Saints came out, he was rather slept on. You know what I mean? And he was making shit that surpassed like so many people already, and wasn't getting his love. So I would put him on there.
Thank you, brother.
That's tough, man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and try to book up a whole album, but there's so many artists that you know what I mean. Really got my man in the chat, Midwest. I heard some of his shit, and I thought it was dope. I thought he had a lot of potential, and he could really fucking do something with it. You know what I mean? It's endless, bro. Like there's just too many.
You just made that kid cry.
I could see Reno doing a compilation project. I could actually see that happening.
No, Mid-South's the shit. He made a whole song about us.
He did.
Was it a diss record?
No, somebody did do that though. I don't remember who. It was terrible.
Someone made a diss record about Replicon.
Yeah, that really happened.
Oh my God.
I think 2 people did that, didn't they?
Well, I've only heard one.
Oh, I thought another person did it too.
Yeah, somebody really did, but it was really bad.
Some
It was
random
good.
person who nobody knows who they are.
Somebody dope would have made it. I'd have shared it because it'd have been fresh, but it wasn't.
Probably over your awards, eh?
Probably, yeah, I think yes. Actually, yes, it was.
You're 100% right.
Like, you didn't nominate me.
Oh man,
Right, and my
you.
letters aren't right.
People get real offended. We miss Jay Reno all the time, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean? If I didn't pop in your mind for you to put me there, then I don't deserve to be there. You know?
Right. It's not on purpose, I promise you that.
But there's also so many other things you're talking about, bro. If you guys are trying to pick 15 albums that came out in 365-day span, and there's fucking 70 albums that came out, you know. Some three dudes just putting in that work for everybody else. That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, I was telling them if they do nominate anybody, they need to nominate Keegan's album Gospel, because that's a masterpiece.
You guys don't even do your nominations though, right?
No, I mean we compile a list and we also ask the fans. Like we're like, hey, you guys tell us who you're listening to. Let us know, because like we can't see everybody, and throughout the year we forget shit. Like we forget shit pops out in like the beginning of the year. Like that's so long ago.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then like obviously the shit that was the most talked about and the most listened to is gonna be in there because it's got the most attention. You're gonna see it more. You know, I could never take offense to that shit because I just see you guys doing this shit for all these artists, for every artist you've ever put on a show, every artist you ever done. Like you're doing that for them. What are you really getting out of it to make it something where you would like purposefully swindle somebody out of a spot?
We actually take a hit on it. Like we financially we take a huge hit on it, and like we don't benefit at all. We just like putting people's name out there. We like putting producers' names out there. We like letting people know like, hey, these people are out here doing dope shit. So we're doing it for the underground. We're doing it for the industry. We don't get anything from it, but yet like people hate on us like we're benefiting from it. It's like, yeah, no, we're not running fucking Budweiser ads. We're not making thousands of dollars on this shit. It's like, no, like we're spending money that we can't afford to spend on our broke ass fucking equipment. Like to do this, so we want people's names to be out there. We want you to go look up this shit. And for people to hate on it, it's like, especially for really petty stuff, it's like, come on, man, really? Like we're doing our best. What we do, we'll sit here and we'll be like, okay, we'll try and remember everybody's name, and we'll go on Spotify and we'll be like, okay, well, did such and such release something? Did such and such release something? Because like once we run out of the list of stuff that we know came out, we'll just go on the people that we know are artists in the industry, and we'll look up their name and go, well, did they come out with something? No? Okay, next. And so like as we think of people's names, we're looking it up, even if we haven't heard of them doing anything recently. So like, yeah, we try our best, but people, everybody's gonna say something negative. I mean, that's what it is.
Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck 'em.
We do it because we like I said, we want to get everybody's name out there.
Fuck
we want
the
you to
haters.
look them up, and people take offense when we overlook and we don't put them on the list. It's like, well, first of all, we asked your fans. They didn't say your fucking name either. So sorry. We do our best. We do our best.
I do remember, and I'm not talking crap because I love the guy, but I do remember Mad Max being really upset when you guys didn't know.
He's upset every year. He's been upset.
Was so mad.
He was, but then he was also wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong. He gets upset before the video that he's in, the category that he's in, that before that video drops, he gets pissed. It's like we categorize people in like EPs or like albums, underground albums, like mainstream albums or whatever, the big category. Because obviously we don't want to put Mad Max in with like Twisted, Jelly Roll, fucking Tom McDonald. We don't want to put him in there with those guys. We want to put him in a category that is more applicable. And so like he's gonna he gets upset before the video comes out announcing that he's already been fucking nominated. It's so fucking frustrating.
He's an emotional individual.
My man wears his heart on his sleeve, man. But like,
he does.
He means well. And his record should be there because it's fucking incredible, top to bottom.
Hey, Mad Max was also on the Snap Music 2 track, and he went off on it ridiculously.
I think Kaleidoscope.
I remember it was me, Mad Max.
Many years ago, back when I did a lot
It was
of
a
when
good
I
one.
would travel a lot with Replicon, we would do hosting and stuff like that. Like I would shout him out on stage, like, "Yo, you gotta check out Mad Max." I was trying to push him, like he's a lyricist, exactly what Jay Reno was saying. That like he's a lyricist.
He's a great lyricist. He's a great lyricist.
I you know, because I was a fan of him back in the fucking early days before Mission Infect on Sick Hop. I love Sick Hop.
Oh, Sick Hop. Because he had that song on there, Trapped in Paradise. I love that song.
Dude, the whole album, man, it's a banger. And
Yeah, Sick Hop was great.
I want another Sick Hop from him, but like he's too in his feelings, man. It's like I want angry Violent J back, and I want angry Mad Max back. Better believe it. Better believe it.
Well, Kaleidoscope was great.
Yeah, I think it got like second or third place.
Yeah,
he just didn't know it was nominated because
right.
It wasn't on album of the year. It was on underground album of the year, and we didn't announce it all at once.
Yeah, because we're not because we know that like there's different calibers of like it's not necessarily your stuff is better or like ICP stuff is better. It's just that like obviously they have a bigger following, so like we don't want to put somebody in a category that obviously somebody that has 10 hundreds of thousands of fans to somebody that doesn't. Like that's not fair. We try to make it as fair as possible without making 100 different categories.
Yeah, I get that.
We love everybody though.
We love everybody, and everybody. People want to hate, but they'll come back around. It'll be fine.
Even if I didn't like
it. Just a heads up: if Armed and Devilish doesn't get nominated, we don't care. We still
What's it
love
called?
You guys.
Armed and Devilish.
Who's that by?
Right. No, hey, it's too early in the year. They're gonna forget now, motherfucker.
I mean,
it's too early.
That's that new Drive-By album?
No, that's a Valentine album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Larry Lovato.
Larry.
That's who that album's about.
Yeah, it's Reno Labrynthine Valentine's album.
Hell yeah. Armed and Devilish, new collab project.
He's handsome and
Jay
devilish.
Reno and Labrynthine.
That's what the album should have been called.
It should have been
handsome and devilish.
Devilishly handsome.
Devilishly handsome.
We couldn't afford the fan to get his hair going in the photos for the fucking cover.
That's not to take away from Reno's good looks either.
You could flutter in the wind there too, sir.
You just weren't here for the last.
No, well, I mean, it doesn't sway as much, man. Bro. It's pretty firm. You know what I mean?
Just dye it a little bit of a lighter shade, so it's not just one big shadow, and then you can just watch it flutter.
Nah, man.
You can be the dirty blonde crew, You can dye it dirty blonde, just like Labrynthine. It's like, oh.
There you go. Bartleboss nominated your album right now.
I nominated Bartleboss, also a Replicon Radio Award winner.
Is he?
I thought so.
I don't think so.
Well, he is a backward.
He got close.
He did get close.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of the devil, Mad Max. We were just filming Mad Max's new music video, so keep your eyes peeled.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
he always has great videos. Max makes great videos.
So do you.
Labrynthine. It's been a few years, but I got a couple new ones coming.
Oh shit! Can we expect some Armed and Devilish video action?
It's possible, man.
We could make it happen somehow. It's just
not the price.
He's international and I'm national.
Fuck yeah! You could film in America and Canada. Make him come to you.
It'd be cooler if we were in the same room.
It'd be a lot cooler if you fucking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You visit him and he'll visit you, and then you put it all together.
I mean, I know for a fact that Armed and Devilish wouldn't sound the way it did if we did it in pieces. I did mine here. If we hadn't been in the same room, it wouldn't have been as good.
It's a great record. It's fun. What's that one track that we were fucking bumping, Rue? I think it was the first one.
The title track?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking song's mean, bro.
Fucking roll your windows down or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I'm just literally thinking, is that what it is?
Roll your windows down?
Something.
No, it's lock your doors, keep your windows closed.
Oh yeah, lock your doors, keep your windows closed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. That's just fire. We was riding out for that, boy.
I gotta say that's my favorite track on the album, to be honest with you.
Oh really? The title track? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean for me.
It's in my top too.
Yeah, it's fresh, man. Yeah, we were bumping that. We were on the car ride up to Astro. Whenever the day it came out. We were bumping the hell out of it. The rest is dope too, but it's like that just hopped off with a bang. It's like, oh shit.
I agree with you, Rex.
And Rue
Yeah,
loves
then
that.
Haul 'Em Over the Coals comes next, and I really like that one. That's one of my personal favorites on the album.
I agree with you, Rex. Sick Cop was definitely on the core list of albums of why I'm still here.
Yeah, like P said, I like that old school gangster rap, and that gave me that old school vibe, and I was like, fucking right. This is the shit right here.
Yeah, Rue was like, what's this? A West Coast Connect or something? I'm like, no.
Yo, that's my production, man. It's very East Coast or West Coast. You know what I mean? I grew up so influenced from hip hop music in the 90s from the East Coast and the West Coast, and I love the differential in sound. Part of what I love so much about early Psychopathic shit when they were really fucking going is they implement a lot of West Coast shit into their beats. You know what I mean? And I do the same fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah,
Actually, dude, when we were doing this, and we were trying to decide the route we were going to go sonically, I told him, at that point, I was listening to a lot of 95 rap, like a lot of rap albums that came out in 95. And the two albums I was listening to the most was Mobb Deep's second album, The Infamous, and Onyx's second album, All We Got Is Us. So I told him, I was like, dude, listen to those two albums. Let's try to take that atmosphere and let's just make like a dark, grimy, East Coast sounding album. And he ran with it and he made those 10 beats and they were amazing.
That's awesome.
That's dope. It's dope that happened.
So we borrowed a lot from that mid 90s East Coast grimy era. We really borrowed a lot from that.
Hell yeah. Get that grime.
To this day, still, the shit I listen to most is old school gangster rap, bro. That's
all I listen to.
Yeah, that's my man's right
I
there.
don't know how to point. I'm pointing at him in real life.
I'm at
I don't know how to. I don't know.
Mine is like mid to late, starts in mid to late 80s and then goes to like early 2000s. Like 2003, 2004 is about where I stopped.
Yeah.
Mid-South had another question. Have you worked with the artist Stray yet?
No, sir.
You familiar with Stray from Sky Swamp Orange?
Yeah. Yeah, I fuck with him, man. He's incredibly talented. That all that shit that I heard was dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just I guess timing and opportunity never really happened, but yeah, I fuck with him. I like his shit.
Yeah, Stray's dope.
Yeah, Stray's
the song he did with Keegan on Keegan's album is awesome. He's amazing.
He replaced Dubs on the whole new, famous Funtime Guy record.
Yeah.
But those are hard shoes to fill. Shout out to Stray.
Dubs is extremely talented, but he's got a family and he likes to hang back and just be a homebody, and I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, no, Dubs is amazing. So speaking of your beats and stuff, for anybody out there, you sell beats online still. Tell us a little bit about the Bunker and how people can be a part of that, or people that are interested or are working with you.
Yeah, if you're looking for beats, custom, pre-made, whatever, thebunkerbeats.com. Just fucking hit the site. You can hit me right through there, and we can put in work. Just don't hit me up and talking about putting in work and then not put in fucking work. You know what I mean? But definitely affordable beats for all you artists who are real fucking people with real life bills, and you're not paying, $5,000 for an exclusive beat. You know what I mean? I got the hookup for you. Go to thebunkerbeats.com.
And
you'll know that's the kind of beats he can make. That's how good.
Well, my man's got a track record. Obviously, we were talking about it for, 17, 18 years now. At least people have even known about it. You know what I mean? Obviously, you have a track record. 17 like a motherfucker. So, and he's a good dude, and he likes good artists. So, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll.
Yeah, I mean.
If you're like, man, this is a lot of money, you're like, well, maybe I can.
You gotta invest in your craft. You know what I'm saying?
I see that shit, yo. I support it though. If you're an artist and your name or your work value deserves a fucking compensation, don't bend too fucking hard. For a lot of these motherfuckers talking about, I got $50, let's do a fucking EP together. Be serious about your shit when you're ready to do it. You know what I mean?
If you teach me how to rap and you ghostwrite for me, we can make an EP together. I got you.
Bro, I'll kill it on the stage performance if you do all the work for me. Shit.
Yo, those memes about getting paid in exposure, or calling your landlord and being like, I got 1,600 exposures for you. You know what I'm saying? Or be like, yo, like everybody's a fucking influencer with 1 million followers, and let me have your shit and I'll bring you attention when you not even bringing yourself attention. That's a tough sell, homie.
I don't even know how.
Unfortunately, in these days, you got a lot of those artists where it's like you'll go to their Spotify. You've never heard of them before in your life, but they've got like 100,000 listeners. I wonder how they got that. How'd you get 100,000 listeners and no one's even heard of you?
Right. I bought them.
Skits Craven.
Skits Craven is. I don't know why everybody hates on that dude. He's dope.
No, I'm not saying he's not talented, but clearly he does not have 200,000 listeners because
I don't know. That one song was fucking. I don't know about anything else, but he had that one song that was fucking huge, massive. But I don't think he's the king of horrorcore as he claims. But
no,
that's disrespectful, bro. I don't know. That's a weird title, but like you're gonna watch.
That's weird.
There's a lot of artists who try to claim that title.
Yeah, but do they have a claim to that title? Have they put the work in the scene?
I know King Gordy's tried to do it. Lord Infamous, Low Key. Bunch of people have tried to say.
But like, who would you attribute that to? Like, does anybody solely get that title? Like, honestly,
I'm the king of horrorcore.
I mean,
I think it's just people wanting to be competitive.
I mean, I do too. But I mean, for me,
I'm the Juggalo King.
I don't know if one person, but I know there's one album for me that stands out as the #1 album for horrorcore is Peak. I mean,
what's that?
It's Camp Horror by Bloodshot. For me, it's just a banger from front to back. That is peak horrorcore for me.
But see, for me, it's Creation to Execution by Q Strange.
See, I ain't even heard of that. So like,
but see, that's back from the horrorcore.com days, yo. When I was on that forum,
Execution was huge.
That fucking record was the #1 selling record on Red Rum Media for fucking years.
Yeah, it was.
For years.
That's from back in the Camp Horror was from killmusic.com. That was from like the early days of when horrorcore was being established with Razakel, fucking Sicktanic, Scum.
I remember when they were friends.
When everybody was friends back then, but back in the early 2000s.
For me, it was Bedlam's Chemical Imbalances Volume 2. To me, that was like, for me, the peak of like this underground, grimy, dark, evil horrorcore.
But I don't know though, man. Like if you were to crown a king of horrorcore, like those are all, everybody who's ever called themselves that is exactly that. They called themselves that. That's something somebody else has got to tell you. You know what I mean?
For me, horrorcore was started with SKR and Third Shift Entertainment and
Flatliners.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like
Flatliners and Gravediggers.
But that was like localized Detroit shit. Did you know about that when it was happening?
No, but that doesn't mean.
Well, I'm old. I knew about it when it was happening. I'm 40, so I remember
just because you didn't know about it doesn't mean
I know that, but I mean,
I opened all the doors real early, bro. When I fucking heard ICP, I found Isham very quickly after, because I heard them talking about him and go back and listen to him and then go, holy fuck, this is incredible. Then I heard Mastermind, and then you start meeting people online that listen to all this shit, and the doors open real early, so you're very aware, especially because of that fucking horrorcore.com website, bro. Like I was on that motherfucker when I was 15 years old, 16 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Kill Music, those two were like all about underground
You guys are all
evil in your
traumatized.
You're
face.
thinking of gore.com or rotten.com.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
Yeah, you're thinking of those.
No, I'm just giving shit.
I fucking
Jay,
put a line in my new album with Rotten.com in it, man. Talking about all
Jay Reno's the Canadian king of horrorcore. What do you think about that?
There you go.
Canadian wicked shit king. But that's undisputed, bro. Because there ain't.
That's true. That is undisputed.
It's undisputed because there ain't no other fucking Canadian horrorcore acts, and if there is, they haven't done anything. You know,
They haven't made any noise.
you could argue Social Club.
They haven't made any noise, even though there's a noise 13 in here somewhere. The shot. I know he's a producer, but it's fine.
Oh, he's a rabbit.
Yeah,
Man, Labrynthine coming at noise.
Damn. Oh shit! Did we just make a Juggalo beef? Juggalo beef.
I'm not coming in noise. I'm not coming in noise.
No,
I'm
everybody
not
likes
coming
noise.
in noise.
There's no way anyone can dislike noise. He's like the sweetest man in the world. He sucks at beer pong, but he's the sweetest man in the world.
Maybe you just had an off
No,
day.
noise. I wouldn't put you down, man. I'm not putting you down.
I'm just stirring the pot. It's fine.
Look at him. He's leaning into it now.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at him. I don't know if he's winking or blinking at me.
Where's the beard in and the locks? Stuck,
Fucking
you know?
beautiful. Yeah, Tim Hortons in the motherfucking
You guys
house.
are cruel.
We're not cruel, man. We love
We're
you.
not. We joke with love, man.
I'm enjoying our time
This
together.
is hate. This is not hate. This is love.
And all that, look at that, all that history, all that beautiful horrorcore music, and now
Beautiful.
these two motherfuckers just put out a fucking horror classic. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you, brother.
No, you're
I appreciate that, man.
We're sorry for filling this with so much love when you're going to be like hardcore horrorcore at like rappers like.
No.
I mean, it sucks that we the one thing that sucks about upgrading to the video and doing things right is we cannot play music anymore. Back in the day, we would take a little breaks and play music, and then we would talk about all the tracks that you just heard, and you could elaborate on songs.
That was fucking YouTube ruining that.
Yeah,
YouTube fucked that up because we couldn't pause the stream on YouTube anymore.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well, I mean, we could play. Did
Spreaker, it became
eventually.
both. Eventually, they're like, wait a second,
Yeah,
y'all can't do this no more.
eventually. But I mean, that was a long time after.
But the good news is that once we're done here, all the people tuned in and wondering, they can go streaming on all available platforms. And there's a damn vinyl. Tell everybody, if everybody wants to support the record physically, where can they pick up vinyls and CDs and whatever else you guys may have? Tell me about that.
Just go to Linktree, linktr.ee/armed-and-devilish, the word and everything is there. Links to all the fucking streaming platforms of the album, links to the hard copies, it's all there. linktr.ee/armed-and-devilish. That's where everything, you can find everything at.
But you can look on any streaming website or platform and just search Labrynthine or Jay Reno. It's on both our accounts. It's all over.
Yeah,
every
check out
streaming
Official
device.
Jay Reno on Instagram or Labrynthine Rap on Instagram and hit the link in their bio. That's what I just did. Makes it really
Yeah.
easy.
just do it.
Yeah, we really worked hard on this one. We really wanted it to feel like a cinematic experience when you listen to it. So far, the response has been so positive, so we're so appreciative of that.
No, it's super dope, man. I'm trying to save up so I can get one of those vinyls.
Yeah, it's whack that they got to be that expensive, man. They cost a fucking fortune when you're just making, a couple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, no, it's super cheap if you can, afford 500 of them right off the
like
rip.
2,000, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't need hundreds of fucking vinyls, so I got to pay the price. It's costly.
It sounds like when we first tried to make jerseys,
Bro,
we were like,
anything.
"Oh, we gotta buy a pallet." Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
why we
how
don't
much
have-
is it? They want like 5 Gs, 6 Gs.
Yeah,
Something like that.
crazy, man.
They're like, dude, I don't need it, man. That's the way to go as an artist now. You got to find print on demand type of shit because this, like, you know what I mean? It's
Why
not
we
even.
still operate off a Teespring because it's like that takes a lot of it out of it. If we could invest in our own screen printers and shit like that. I'd be like, yeah, sure, that'd be fine. Rue is invested in like a I don't even know what to call that thing. The heat press printer thing that they do the
sublimation cups,
the sublimation cups, and other different objects. So like we're going to be working on coming up with other shit. But I mean, other than that, it's like we got to rely on other people. You know,
it's just a smart way. It's a smart way to do this shit now, man. Like
yeah, shit's just so expensive. But I mean, if you can like piece it together, it's not that expensive. But
guys,
shit does. I was looking at hats the other day too, and they're fucking ridiculous to even get a decent quality hat.
Yeah,
they're so fucking expensive.
I got an idea, but I don't want it to be.
And to be able to make a couple of them, you can do, but it's just you got to have the right fucking equipment to do it.
I'll say it off here.
And make them look good.
Write it down.
Like even like fitted hats or even just like the flex fits, they're just so expensive for a box up.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive. Why is that so big?
But even like piecing it together is not that bad. If you buy like one piece of equipment at a time, or they do have like some bundle stuff, but it ain't really worth the shit. Like you can get a heat press for t-shirts, a hat press, and everything that comes in a bundle, but they're generic as fuck, cheap as fuck. That's not where I want to start at.
But buy it. Buy stuff.
Oh, my man asked me if what did I say? Did I like Dax?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think of? He's a Canadian rapper.
He's Canadian?
Hold on, I'll put it back up on the screen. There you go. Jay Reno, what do you think about Dax? He is Canadian.
I didn't know he was Canadian either.
I don't know.
Well, first of all, I had no idea that dude was Canadian. So there's number one.
There's an instant bond there.
Oh, he's a talented artist for sure, man. I think I first heard him on a Hobson song. Wasn't he on a Hobson song?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not sure.
He's on a song with Tom McDonald.
Yeah, I don't listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Is he on a Hobson? I don't know if they did a track together.
I think he's on a Hobson song, and the video was like they took it from a movie and shit.
Maybe. I did not know he was Canadian. Yeah, Dax is dope though, man. It's weird. His career seems weird to me because he's huge online. Like he came to town and I went and saw him. It was a good show, but there was like 25 people there. Like people didn't know.
Yeah, that online support doesn't mean shit for touring, bro.
It's crazy.
It's a lot easier for me to just click a thumbs up than to fucking buy a ticket, travel, and watch a concert and shit.
Oh yeah, they do have tracks together. You're right. 2 tracks together. They have 2 songs together.
Yeah, so that's the first time I heard him was with Hobson. I thought he was dope. I thought he's real talented.
5 years.
I'm not big on that social media type rapping though, like the content of the raps and shit like that. That's not for me. You know what I mean? But he's good at what he does for sure.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Dax. What else is there going on? So the album's out now. You can pick up the vinyl. Go follow them on Instagram. Hit the link. Grab the vinyl. Grab a CD. Support. So what's next for you guys? Obviously, this record is brand new. We're going to push that. But anything else you're working on or excited about that you want to mention or talk about? Or
Jay Reno's got a solo album called Me and My Demons, and I know it's going to be amazing.
I want to say like 98% done. I was gonna release it before Armed and Devilish, but that record, just the way it started coming together, it just took precedence. It was like, we got to get this done and out. We've been waiting a long time on it. I'll push my shit back. That way I can work on it more. You know what I mean? I'm a workaholic on this shit, bro. So like, it's cool to me to push it back. So I'm looking at like early summer, maybe mid June, late June, something like that. Maybe even July. You know, I want this record to sit out and marinate and get the love it deserves. and then come out again. But it's a full length album. It's definitely nothing like Armed and Devilish, I want to say, because it's not like it's like a cinematic piece. It's not like, it's really just a lot of what you would call fucking underground gangster rap, just shit talking, just rapping, just hard fucking hitting boom bap fucking beats, you know. Just a really solid, dark, horror-ish hip hop album.
Hell yeah.
That sounds
I'm
fun.
excited for it already.
Yeah, when I was up there recording, he played me some tracks. They sound amazing.
Yeah, I see a promo on your Instagram for March 1st. So
Yeah. And then we called that shit off real quick. I was like, we gotta put this out. Put this out first.
hell yeah. Hopefully you diss us on the record. Since it's, I'd be honored.
Come on, create a beef. Give us some traction.
You're talking to the wrong guy, man. I'm too old for the beef anymore.
Right.
If it doesn't pay, I might roast you one time and then.
Oh yeah, what if I
Leave it
talk
alone.
about Canada? Fuck Canada. It's too cold, man. Sucks dick.
Yeah, you never heard the song "It's Cold in the D"? You YouTube that motherfucker. It's cold in the D. I'm telling you, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. That's exciting though. So this record's out now. A new solo record coming later this year.
I got Cinder Block Saints 2 coming.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
If you guys don't know about
Saints
Cinderbox
2 is
State,
coming this summer.
that's fucking Labrynthine and Keegan combining forces. A fucking Boondock Saint your ass. Shoot you in the fucking forehead.
There was
Yeah, I mean, the very first Cinder Block EP was produced entirely by this man, Jay Reno. He
Ooh.
produced that one. This new one, it's half produced by Reno, half produced by Bad
Uh-oh.
That's the same as Keegan's last albums. Me and Bad Mind basically split that fucker up.
Yeah, gospel. It's all Bad Mind and Reno. That shit is a masterpiece.
Bad Mind's the fucking underground GOAT producer. If you want, if we're talking King of Horrorcore production and not the rapper, it's Bad Mind, and there's no question about it.
Oh God, he produces everybody.
Yeah.
That's the shit. Replicon Radio Award winner, Bad Mind. Call him by his first
Oh
name.
yeah.
Well deserved, though.
Hell yeah.
Oh, very much well deserved.
Yeah,
He's produced everybody.
I fucking love producers, man. That's one of my favorite parts about doing the awards is a lot of times producers go unnamed or unknown, and it's depressing because it's 50% of the fucking music, of the track, all the music, 50% of the.
Well, like I was talking
The
about
track.
earlier, I went on that little Ouija Mac.
Yeah,
You know,
Devereaux, Ouija Mac. Yeah.
And I know Devereaux because we've had him on the show. I know Shaggy the Airhead and all that stuff, and like it really clicked because that we've talked about it and put him out there, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right. Not saying that I didn't know who he was before, but I was like, oh shit, all right. And I really paid attention to his production, his beats, and all that stuff because of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just love that part that we're getting the producers' names out there because they need to be out there.
Shout out to the producer.
I think that's gonna benefit the industry more than anything because like then other artists like Labrynthine was saying earlier that some producers and just mesh so well with some artists that they just make magic. They just make fucking fire the whole time. And if we could be the vessel that introduces that, like, hey, go check this guy out. Hey, go check that guy out. I think it benefits everybody.
Yes. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Reno does great rapping over other people's beats. I mean, his one album, Welcome Home, that was produced entirely by Bad Mind, and he destroyed it. So even producers who are rappers work well with other producers.
That one's dope because it's easy for, obviously I mesh better than anybody with my production because it's my fucking production. I made the beat. I'm writing to it as I'm making the beat. It's all happening all at once.
Well, it's because when you make the beat, you have an idea for a sound that you want to go with that beat. So it's kind of like you already know, and it's like you sit on a little bit. It's like, oh shit, and then it just clicks, you know, and like you can make the magic happen. So like, it's almost like you have a cheat code producing the beat yourself, knowing it's like, oh shit, okay, I want it to sound like this, and then you just make it sound like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Having full control over the creation process of your music, especially like, obviously it's easy for me, but if you're like close with a producer or your mix engineer, you know, like listen to Samson's fucking record that was produced by Crossworm, and you go, okay, these two guys together is fucking scary. This is that good. You know what I mean?
Like they feed off each other. It's like,
Yeah.
like you get people that mesh together that like are on the same brainwave. When you got somebody that's producing, somebody that is, you know, rapping, that's a killer combo right there.
I feel like that's how it is with Keegan. I think Bad Mind and Reno produce for Keegan better than anybody else ever could, because he gets them and they get him. So
yeah, when you don't have to have a verbal understanding between you guys, like that's just the ideal situation to have in the studio.
Well, honestly, man, when you're for Keegan, it's he picks a lot of the beats that, like, at first I'm like, I don't know what you would do with this kind of vibe. Like, I'm not sure where like somebody would take this beat. A lot of beats you can listen to and go, okay, this is going to be this kind of song, or he's going to rap about that. Keegan would take a lot of the beats that I didn't know where the fuck you would really take them. Like they got a, you know, more freedom to go in different directions. So like when he come back with that record and showed it to me, it was like, fuck, man. Like he took some tracks and took them to places that I didn't myself hear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's dope. That's dope too.
I was happy for him because he did the Fun Time Guys show, and it was a couple weeks after Gospel came out, and I was in the crowd watching him perform, man, and that was the first time I ever saw him play live, where people in the crowd, like pretty much like 50% of the crowd were all rapping along word for word to his songs, and the album had only been out for like 3 weeks.
And
So,
those fucking beats slap on the system.
Yeah, they do.
When you hear the fucking walls of the venue just shake to those beats right before you even start rapping, like you just feel the fucking building shake. You know, it's like, oh shit, okay, all right, let's get
This shit's gonna be dope.
yeah.
See, look at that look. Look how proud he is of that. I love that. He's like, fuck yeah, that's my shit.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible, bro.
That's amazing. I love it. Shout out to Keegan too, man.
He's got a good beard as well.
He does.
Yeah, he's part of the beard gang too, but who knows?
Gravel
Hopefully, maybe
man.
Yeah, what the fuck are you waiting for not having a beard?
Live.
You gotta have the beard with the long flowy hair, bro.
Hide the no beard. Let's see. It's there. It's there. It's not.
It's a goatee.
That's just his hair.
I mean,
you should just let it all out.
I think
bro.
it's just being overshadowed by the locks. I mean, it's there. I'll give it to you. You got one. You got that. You got a little chin there.
Let it all out. You just let it all out, bro.
See, look at that.
That's a stone cold goatee, bro.
Yeah.
Goatee, no beard.
No beard.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just give in.
I give it to you though, man. When you start growing a beard to get to this length, man, there's a certain point as it's growing that it hits where you're like, I'm scratching my face like a fucking meth head over here all the time. Like it's just like you're just like, oh my god, it's so. And if you can get past that point, and it'll go away, and then you won't even know you have a beard. That motherfucker's just there. I forget all the time.
I realize that a beard, like a full beard, like how you got, Reno, like it doesn't do good on my face. It just doesn't grow in as well as what the fucking whatever people call what I got. I got the blaze cut, I guess.
Hey, Rue's got a great beard though.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
Oh, he's got that wisdom. He's got that wisdom beard.
We're working on it.
The wisdom beard.
Wisdom.
It's getting there. I got past the itchy part, so we're good now.
I don't want mine to get much longer. Like I said, I tried growing my beard out one time, and I didn't do the chop beard like how Reno has. I tried to do the full beard. It just doesn't work on my cheeks.
I do shave underneath though.
Oh yeah, you gotta shave underneath.
I got a little 2-inch of clearance back there.
I gotta have a line. I gotta line my shit up. I like that little Beltier. So.
Yeah, it's your turn, Lab. You got to grow a beard now, bro.
Well, I mean, it's kind of coming. It's on its way.
You would look like Viking
It's
Thor.
there. Give it to you. You just gotta center it a little bit, because it's kind of going out. Unless you want to do the fucking thing where they do the little twirls. You can do the fucking long twirls on yours because you got it wide enough, but like you can just trim it down and just get that shit in there,
Yeah. Well, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I'm rooting for you. I support you.
Yeah, and whatever you want to do, if you want a beard or you don't.
And
Sorry.
Well, now it's like I don't know anybody at this point who doesn't have a beard. It's like everybody's got a beard now.
We all got a beard. We all got a gut.
Just so you
We
know,
all got dad bods.
women love the beard.
The women love the dad bods and the beards. We're just trying to make ourselves as appealing as possible.
Yo, but
I wish. I wish in my scenario.
if I shaved, I'll get sucker punched by my wife in my sleep. She'd be above me with a knife while I'm sleeping and shit.
Well,
If I shaved my beard,
wax your whole head and it just slide right the fuck off. It's like you can't catch me. It's like the buttered up guy from Family Guy. He's like,
you gotta butter it up though, bro. If it's just this, it's like Velcro right now. So even if you slap at me and miss, it's still gonna stick. You know what I mean?
Wait, wasn't there an episode of Family Guy where Peter had a bird living in his beard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he tried to grow a beard. Yeah.
Well, he grew one. He grew a massive one, and then he went like.
And then he became a pirate. I think he became a pirate because he had a bird in his beard or something, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it
Well,
was.
that's about as bird as a
Where he
word
had
now.
a fucking parrot.
Trying to not do it.
Bird is there. You got me.
Bird. The bird is
I could.
I hear that and I think of Sandlot every time. I know it's Family Guy, but Jesus Christ.
Oh God, Sandlot. Oh, that was back in the day.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, was that when he was running from the dog?
I don't know.
Like when he was
Family
running,
Guy for
like
me.
it was the montage
Yeah.
from the dog, and I think they
When
were
the
playing.
dog burst through the fence and was chasing
Yeah.
the dude all over the city.
Yeah, it was just Good times.
Bird.
Yeah, it wasn't bird, but it was something similar to that. It wasn't bird as a
I
word.
can't even focus.
All the 50s songs sounded like that.
They did.
Jay Reno in here.
Jay Reno in here.
We got Willie Automaton in the motherfucking chair.
Well, then that's, we were talking.
What up, Willie?
What's your
Super producer, formerly
his-
known as Will FM.
his ears were burning. We were talking about you 4 hours ago, Willie
We
the
were.
Automaton.
Producing that brand new Blitz. The Hex Masters has just dropped on LSP.
Look at that, the big new up and coming producer right there, Willie the Automaton. Y'all need to reach out to that man right there
All the producers.
on the screen. That guy right there. Reach out to
He'll
that guy.
definitely make you a couple bangers.
Oh, he will. He
Go
will.
pay the price. It's worth it.
Yeah, you gotta get it. All right. Fire is the fire. Fire.
That's the word. See, we can't start doing it because then we'll just do it for like the next hour. Non-stop.
Sir, it's fine. We have 45 minutes to kill. Let's do it. Labrynthine's here to talk for 45 solid minutes.
Come on, hit the harmony. Bro, we're a mess.
I'm going back and I'm going to sample that.
Sir, we are hyping the real producers, you motherfucker.
You're both real producers.
Yeah, you're both real producers. You just like to hide behind your ADHD and you're not living to your full potential, sir. We're trying to help you out.
Shout out to Willie.
Shout out to
I feel weird every time I say Willie.
Willie. But yeah, no. Shout out to Jay Reno too. He's the goat.
Jay Reno's right here.
Reno's the goat when it comes to boom bap because that's what he specializes in.
Look at him.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know about goat, none of that. But you know, that's a stretch in my opinion. But I appreciate it. You know, I really do.
What's below
No,
a goat?
seriously, anybody who hears Armed and Devilish and they hear those beats, and you want that, holler at that man right there.
I think
that's
Billy
the
is
kind of
below
stuff he
the
can
goat.
do.
Billy Goat?
Yep.
The Billy Goat?
Billy is below the goat.
The Billy Goat.
Yeah, because like goat's like the adult one. Isn't Billy the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Billy is technically below the goat.
It was Billy the Kid. Yep, that's right.
Which
was
that
Billy
clicked
the
in my
Kid.
fucking head as I said it, and I'm like, all right, that's a whole nother fucking thing I need to
That's a
try
Western.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing I need to try to unpack in my head.
We got
Play
Jay
on
Reno
words
and
there.
Labrynthine in the motherfucking building.
We got Labrynthine.
Dr. Giggles says. There it is.
Dude, without you, I should have
Facts.
think
Look at
about
that.
that, Reno.
I'm not saying facts that your shit is whack, Giggles, but Reno's
I've done so many fucking beats for Dr. Giggles, and he released so much fucking music. You know what I mean?
Dude, Giggles, you produced Giggles' new album, and he actually had you on a song with him and LV, the dude who sung the chorus to Gangsta's Paradise. And I heard that song, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is a banger!"
Yo,
So
that-
you got to do a song with the dude who did Gangsta's
That's
Paradise.
Oh, for real? That's dope.
dope.
But
Yes.
here's the thing.
Oh, I
Here's the
feared
thing
that.
too, though, bro. I made that beat right, and I sent it to him unfinished, and I was like, "This is what I'm working on. If I sell it to you, I have to be on it, and we need somebody to sing the hook." And a week later, he's like, "How about LV?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is LV?" I'm like, "That's like."
I mean,
That's
I would
not-
have said the same thing when he just said it.
Like, I'm like, that's not clicking in my head. And he's like, "Bro, that's the dude who sang the hook on Gangsta's Paradise." And I was like, "You have to be fucking kidding me."
Like, can we record this right now?
I'm like, "Yo, this man, I feel like a dickhead because I didn't know who he was. I knew who he was, but I didn't know his name and shit. I just knew that hook. That might be the biggest chorus to a hip hop song ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was a massive hit when it came out.
Like that
Everybody
fucking
knew that
thing is
song.
like universal. You know what I mean? Like it's that big."
Yeah, I always thought that dude was gonna blow up, and then you never really heard much about him after that, unfortunately.
But like, man, yeah,
I mean,
get him on the fucking song. He killed it too, bro.
Oh, it's a great chorus. He did a great
He
chorus. for your
fucking
song.
killed it too, bro. And he's probably like 55, 60.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
you got to do
man.
a song with the dude who did the hook to Gangsta's Paradise, so that's an accomplishment.
The song, I think the funnest song was Voices in My Head for Dr. Giggles, and I had done some guitar work done for the beat and sent it to him, and then he comes back to me, bro, and he's like, "Yo, this is gonna have Bizarre and King Gordy and Fury on it, and we're gonna shoot a video." I'm like, Jesus Christ, like,
Just
god damn.
just
And
a
that shit,
question. Going back to the LV, you're doing a track with him. Was there any interaction between you and him, or was it like he sent in his stuff and like you put in yours, and like you guys didn't have any interaction, or did you interact with him?
no,
making
him and Giggles interacted for the song.
Okay.
Some of the fucking people that Dr. Giggles finds himself hanging out with and shit at all these shows, hanging out with Fury. If you know Fury, you know Fury is you're gonna be around people, people that you're gonna look at and be like, damn, they like these motherfuckers did it at one point in time. We're doing it to highest levels,
Yeah, me and
And-
Fury got engaged a couple of years ago.
But those dudes did that fucking.
Noise, no, that you're cheating on him.
You know,
He knows.
Is this song? What
Well,
album is
he's
that? I'm trying to
Canadian, man.
find
He's
it.
cool with it. They're
I want to
just
hear
chill.
that song.
They're
Is it
chill
on
about
Spotify?
everything.
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Find it. I want
Fuck, I forget what I got the record over here.
Giggles, tell me where it's at. He's in the
Dr.
chat.
Giggles. What's your Spotify? Is it Dr. Giggles on Spotify?
Yeah, I found him. I just can't find the song with LV.
What's the song?
Unless he's
Something
not
awful.
listed.
It's called I
to-
Fear Death.
Okay, that's not it. He's got to catch up. There's a delay.
Yeah,
We gotta wait.
it's all good.
Yes, LOL. Dr. Giggles, catch up. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Fury.
Son of a bitch.
Ether. But yeah,
It's on his newest record.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's not. That LV song is on his newest record. The one that I'm talking about. It's called Voices in My Head.
Oh, voices in the head. Whatever he just said.
okay.
He said it just now. I fucked it up immediately.
Voices in my head.
Yeah.
It's got fucking
Everything is in.
That too. I can't find it, but I'll look later.
yeah, look it up, listen to it, man. I produce a bunch of music for all them guys because of that too, man. Like Dr. Giggles has put me into producing a bunch of people that he fucks with and making beats for people too, right? So like being a part of that shit's dope, man, because he's doing crazy shit.
So
You
what
know
are we
what I
gonna
mean?
have Giggles on the show, P? Mr. Dr. Giggles, hit up P at the Replicon.com at gmail.com. Is that it? Is that it?
That's
I
the
don't
thing
know.
about Reno. His
I
production,
don't-
he brings out the best in a lot of people. He elevates you to that next level.
Absolutely.
But that's what the industry needs, you know. Like, not only do you need good producers, good artists, but you need people that are going to push other people to a higher standard. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, sure, we could do good stuff, but like, I want to push you to do better on your stuff, you know, on the stuff that you work with, the people that you work with, and I want you to push them too. Like everybody pushing each other, like that type of energy, that type of vibe, that doesn't just dissipate. That feeds everybody, you know, and you know, people thrive off of that.
Yeah, when we did our first record together, Surrounded by Flames, 5 years ago, like I said, he wasn't really doing much anymore. And he was like, I'll do this for you for fun, and who knows, maybe you'll get your name some exposure, and I can also
Dead
help
inside.
elevate you. I feel like, and I remember him telling me this, he said, dude, I want to also do this for you because you helped put out my first record back when I was 17 years old, and I want to make it up to you. So to know that he still appreciated me doing that for him back all the way back in 2003, that meant a lot to me, that he was willing to go to that length. So that's why I always appreciate him. That's why I'm always calling my brother.
It's just crazy, bro. Yo, hey, fun story, fun music industry, underground business story.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
This guy right here was the guy who put up the money for the print run of my first fucking LP with Deviant Productions when I was with V Sinister and Ghetto Devil and out of Saginaw. And
That's
the label acted like they paid for it and took care of all his business this whole time. I never knew this. Like they kept it from me that they got the money from him. He's the, you know, he's the one that paid for it. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck?
Yeah, they at least credited me as a co-executive producer, and I appreciated that. But I just remember hearing the record and being mind blown by it. And
I don't.
JB, rest in peace, who was in charge of the label, he had recorded V Sinister's new album, and he had Jay Reno's album, Breaking the Foundation. And JB was really good friends with a horrorcore rapper named Gangsta Nip from Houston, Texas. And he was really close with Ghetto Boys and Scarface. So as a favor, Gangsta Nip actually gave Breaking the Foundation to Scarface. And Scarface actually called JB. And JB's telling me, he's like, you're not going to believe this. I'm like, what? He's like, I was talking to Scarface about Reno's album, And Reno, and he was telling me, oh, well, you know, it's a good record, man. You can hear the potential, man. He's good. And I told the guys, like, well, you know, he's 17 right now. And, you know, he's like, dude, he's 17? Scarface was mind blown that he made that album at 17. He's like, if he's 17, then he's really good. And I was on JB. I was like, Jay, I love Vinny. I love V Sinister. But we got to put out this Reno album. We have to do it. So that's why I was like, I will put up the money. I'll make it happen. Just, we have to put this record out. And to know that he never forgot that. And years later, when he heard me rapping, when he found my first little demo EP, it was called Hell's First Whisper back in 2016. He hit me up. He's like, dude, I didn't even know that was you. He was like, dude, we should do something together. And we did. We did a couple songs, and then I came up and did Surrounded by Flames, and it's been off to the races from there.
That's fucking beautiful.
Love it.
Look at you finding records before you even knew, motherfucker.
Look at that. He's like the Alex Abyss, you know?
Yeah, bro. Like, he was literally the guy that financially jump-started my whole career. Like, I took that fucking album to house parties in the neighborhoods and gave it to the biggest rappers in the city, the dudes that were constantly getting the headlines and the shows and the fucking, you know what I mean? And then you know, a year later, I end up in a fucking group with all of them, and we formed up in Academy, and that fucking, we took over all off of the back of that record, and that only existed because of this motherfucker, man.
And he told me that when we came into the studio and we were doing Surrounded by Flames, he's like, I want to make it up to you for you being there for me. And I was like, man, thank you so much. I had no idea you know. So we made Surrounded by Flames, and it was fun to make, but we were making it as we were going along. Like, he was literally producing it as we were making it. So we made that whole album in 3 days from scratch. This one we made was totally different. He made all 10 beats beforehand, then we came up with the titles and concepts. Then I went into his studio and rewrote and recorded it. But the first one we made in 3 days completely from scratch, and he did that as a favor to me for being there for him when his first album came out.
That's crazy, man.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's like a
I don't know if the label ever paid him. You know, I don't know the deal.
I didn't care. I really didn't care.
That's a no.
So that's a no. He didn't get no money.
I really don't care.
It'll come back. It'll come back.
It should be told though that at one point all my CDs were still in Michigan and I was in Canada, and the label was doing nothing with nothing, you know. So I fucking went out to Saginaw and fucking pulled up on the spot.
I remember you telling me that.
I had to, you know, I come and get my CDs, bro. Like,
you went in and you were like, JB, I'm taking my CDs. Don't argue with me.
Yeah, like, dog, I just
take them.
Yeah, and then that was the end of that with that label. Really, like, nothing else. You know.
Yeah, it fell apart, unfortunately.
Hey, we've had some falling outs with some studios. We know about that. We get it. It's like if they're not doing shit with it, like, well, then you're not gonna miss it. Like,
do you still talk to any of them guys? Like, I know V Sinister's back doing his thing now.
Oh yeah, I did. I've done some songs recently with Vinny. I put him on some verses and shit. Like, I always got love for V Sinister, bro. That's one of the realest, fucking coolest dudes I ever met. And he fucking taught me things about the game that he really put me on to how everything worked and how it should be. You know what I mean?
Like a mentor.
Yeah, absolutely, like a mentor.
So
but like a big ass, scary, intimidating, fucking stone cold mentor, though.
Yeah, but he taught you, and then you taught me, man. So I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for your tutelage.
I had to leave the country to learn the game for real. I learned the game for real in America. Absolutely.
That's so dope, man.
Just watching that guy. Like, I got to open for his, when he released Hunting Season on Psychopathic.
Yeah.
I opened that show. That show had Bedlam on it.
Still, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the like Nasty was on it. Like all these dudes from back in the day are on this show, and I'm on the show and I'm opening. I'm one of the first like 2-3 acts. I go
Jump
up there,
Steady was at that show, and he
I
actually
go
heard you. That was
I
the
go
first
up
time
there and
Jump
do
Steady
my
heard you.
thing, and this fucking guy is there, and I didn't know it was Jump Steady, but it was. And he watched all my shit, bro, and he showed me a bunch of love. And I think that's what really opened the door to Psychopathic knowing who I was, I think. But yeah, man, me and Vinny go way back. Those days are like, there's some stories and some things from those days that are just fucking craziness, man.
That shit's so dope.
I've known Vinny for like 22 years. I love that guy. He's always been there for me.
That's amazing. I love hearing this old. Those were the days, man. I didn't know any of you fuckers. I was just a kid in Missouri. Like, that shit's dope.
No. I remember, and it wasn't that Vinny's album wasn't good. Vinny's album was really good. It's just after Scarface literally going off like, dude, I can't believe he's 17. If he's 17, oh my God, he's going to be great. Because I can't believe a 17-year-old made this record. So
Right.
the fact that OG hip hop legend saw something in a 17-year-old Jay Reno, that's why I was like, we got to put this album out now. We got to put this out now. And it got him a lot of attention. And I'm glad. I don't regret not getting compensated one bit. I'm just happy I was able to be there for him.
That's dope. Somebody needs to make this movie. You know, we got a director on next week. I'm gonna tell him.
Huh?
This is
He did a glow thing.
Yeah. This is a goddamn love story right here.
Well, like
You can't
I said,
write this, man. No, I'm
when
serious.
I get surrounded by
I
flames, though, I was greener than green. So, like I said, I personally don't like how I sound on that album, but I tried my best. This album, I feel like I did
Nobody
better
likes
than
what
I
they
had
sounded like
album.
on their first record, man. You
No,
learn.
it was my first collab album. You know,
whatever. Still.
I mean, we had fun. It was like a mixtape. You know, let's just make songs, have fun. This album, we had a direction. You know, it was here. I'll make the beats. You come up with some titles and concepts. Okay, we're all good. Let's all go. We'll go to my studio. We'll camp out for like 3-4 days and we'll make this album. And we did. And it came out of exactly like we wanted it to.
And it's beautiful. And everyone should go listen to it. It's called Armed and Devilish, and it's available right now.
And
I told him right off the bat, we need to make this album cinematic. We want it to feel like a mini movie. So let's go out of our way and let's make this feel like it's an audio movie. And as we were making it, he was like, dude, you're absolutely right. This just makes it sound more than just songs. This feels like an experience. And I was like, hell yeah, brother. He's like, that's what we're making right now. We're making an audio excursion for the listener.
Fuck yeah. We don't have a lot of time left, but you just reminded me of something I completely forgot to ask you about when we had you on forever, looking at your beautiful hair. You're making a motherfucking movie. What?
Yes, I am.
Tell me
Yes, I
about it, and what's my part?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Well, basically, it's a gothic noir film, but it's got a good elements of horror in it. We got some really good people together for it. The people behind the scenes have actually worked on some TV shows and some films that have actually showed up on Netflix. But it's not a feature-length film. It's only going to be about 30 to 40 minutes. But we're shooting late summer and just still getting a few things together. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a great experience. And I just want to be able to say I made a movie. You know, even if it's just a short movie. Even if I put it on YouTube and it only gets like a few thousand views, I don't care. I'll just be able to say I made a movie.
So is this why we're growing the hair out
No.
for the movie?
No. Oh yeah, so I can sit in my director's chair and just.
Are you starring and directing?
No, I'm not starring. But yeah, I'm growing this hair out just so I can sit in my director's chair. Like.
And what part do you want me to play?
I want you to play Cthulhu.
Well, you told me that.
You can be Cthulhu.
Okay. I told you I'd do it. You're gonna put like octopuses all over my face?
Octopuses.
You know what?
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Tentacles.
That's what I meant. I just forgot what they were for a second.
Yeah, we'll just have a good CGI version of you, also like all enhanced, rising from the ocean.
Oh, yeah, fair,
Power
yeah.
humanity.
You got that kind of budget?
I mean, we got a pretty good budget for this.
I want
one. It's pretty
prosthetics.
good. We got a pretty good budget for this.
I want real. I want to have real, not real tentacles,
They're
but
painting your face green, and it's gonna be post.
I want prosthetics. Not a guy.
Everything's post.
No,
I'll pay for my own flight, but you got to put me up. I'm there.
We'll see how all the finals come together.
I guess we're chopped liver.
Everything's finalized.
Cholula.
Of course we are.
Mm-hmm. Cholula over here.
And most likely there will be some soundtrack designed by Jay Reno. There will definitely be soundtrack designed by Bad Mind, but there might be some soundtrack designed by Reno too.
Fuck yeah.
So you
ever scored anything, Reno?
Not yet, no.
Nah.
It sounds like you have a bunch of firsts, man. That'd be dope.
I wouldn't mind giving it a go, but
A wicked score.
we'll see.
Hell yeah.
I like
It'll
it.
be fun.
Hell yeah. That's exciting. Well, stay tuned
But
for
I'm
more
still doing
information.
music. I'm still doing, like I said, Center Block Saints 2, and I got another EP coming out soon, so I'm staying busy.
Hell yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Like he said, you know, you really come in your own. I would say ever since at least Pennsylvania Gothic, if not before, but ever since
Yeah.
then.
I remember when I first got interviewed by you. I think that was when it just come out.
Yeah.
And you actually were really kind to me. You said good, positive things about that, and I always appreciated you for that.
Oh, he lied to you too? Damn it. I'm just
Oh, wow. Way to
Don't give
crush
him
my
that
soul.
crown. Rue, man,
I'm
he's
just
gonna be
kidding.
fucking.
That was like the most soul-crushing comment you could make, Rue.
Oh,
Damn.
don't take me for real. I'm just talking shit, having fun.
You know,
I know. I love you, brother. I love you,
he
brother.
knows I love him. He brought me freaking those potato chips.
Yeah, we were talking
Yeah,
about
and
that.
then I remember you had me on again when I did Summer Night Cool, and that was produced
chopped
entirely
liver.
by Reno. Because
I was
Reno
with-
did Summer Night Cool top to bottom.
So that's even worse.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Jay Reno producing all that fire.
It's a lot.
And then he did the whole Cinder Block E EP.
Which is a great record as well. All kinds of freshness from you guys, man. Keep it up. Keep it moving. I love it. We got movies coming. We got records coming. Solo projects, EPs, collabs. We got to start paying more attention to you guys. I'm over here missing out on all this Jay Reno goodness.
Well, there's a lot of history between me and Reno, man. And it
Go
really
back and listen to all those records, bro.
I'm on it.
Go back and listen to them.
I'm on it. I'm all over it. I love it. No, you guys' story is fucking beautiful though. I did not know that. I didn't know you guys. I knew you guys known each other a while. I didn't know all that.
Yeah, we
That's
knew
cool.
each other since 2003, and then we never hung out until the gathering 2008. And then we stayed in touch since. And then once in a while we'd fall out for like a year or two, but then we'd reconnect. And like I said, when I did my first, well, I look at it now like it's a glorified demo, but it was technically my first EP. That's when he hollered at me. And he's like, I didn't even know that was you. And he's like, dude, you got potential. You got so much potential. We should do something together. We ended up doing
And that's
it.
why they made the movie Off Ramp about them.
Yes. That was secretly based on us.
we got to get to the gathering, man. This is gonna be our big break.
No.
Spoiler, it never fucking comes like that.
It don't.
If you go there ready to have a good time and earn some fans and fucking have fun, then, you know, that's what you're getting out of that for sure.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah, man. I love it. I love it. You guys better love
Hopefully
it.
me and Reno can do a couple of these songs live. That'd be really cool.
Yes.
Shit, are they gonna go on tour? Is that a tour right here? You guys gonna go on a tour?
Oh yeah, if we could just get him over the border.
Are you allowed in America, Reno?
Yeah,
long story for another day, but
no.
I would assume so.
He could get over. It's just he's got to do a lot of paperwork.
It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to be able to get here no problem.
Because when he was doing
country.
he was doing Fuck Off Radio on Psychopathic, he was going over to Detroit every week. So people at the Border Patrol believed he was getting paid for it. So that's why they shut down and stopped letting him come over, because they were convinced that he was secretly getting paid
Working the
thousands of
job over the
dollars.
border.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what they
But here's
thought.
the thing, though, bro. You know what they paid me in for all that shit?
There you go.
Exposure and Fago.
It's like that one song. It's like, we think that'll be good exposure for you.
Fuck yeah.
No, but it was when they offered it at the time, it was real exposure, and it fucking paid off massively. You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really was exposure back then, for real.
it's a
Yeah,
difference
psychopathic
between somebody
gave you a
telling you
lot.
that shit and somebody being able to do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Psychopathic really went out of their way a lot to get you attention. They really did.
That's fresh.
Like putting you on a nationwide tour, getting you on their radio show, doing everything they can to get you to play the Gathering and play at prime slots.
I know,
Being
but
on
you see, you're not
promos.
now. Imagine you're not getting paid for none of that,
True.
but you're crossing the border and telling the fucking border guard that for the fucking fourth time this month I'm crossing the border and I'm not getting paid for my work.
It's like, what's up, Steve? I'm back here. You know, no, it ain't a job. I'm still not getting paid, bro. It's just in clout, but
I'm
I
working
am
for
here
free.
again, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid. It's just clout.
I'm just taking the opportunity to grow my name for a fucking tank of gas and a half-hour drive.
They're just looking at you like, sure, yeah,
Yeah.
Canadian.
Oh, we got pulled in all the time. One time had a cameraman with us and the camera equipment, bro. It just
What do you
became.
know back
like,
here?
I was just gonna file an IRS number and get like a W-7 or whatever, and just be like, "Here, motherfucker!" Like, I wish I could do that.
Right.
We're getting paid in exposure coins.
So
Here's
because
my
of
work
that-
visa. I got paid nothing, but here's my work
Yeah,
visa.
yeah. It's like I can't put clout on my fucking IRS form, but it's fine.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I went up there to your studio and I was crossing the border, they were like, when was the last time you were here? And I was like, 2019. Why haven't you been back? COVID.
Like what?
COVID.
What is that? Like,
That was a pandemic.
What's the interest now?
like I got
Why
kicked
you-
in the fucking chest by a moose. I don't want to come back. Fuck you. I'm just here
Yeah.
against people's will.
They locked the fucking border door for fucking 2 years anyway. They're like, "Nah, you don't need to come here." And then they're like, "Why didn't you come here? Why didn't you try?"
That's that.
I got in a fight with my uncle. And we just made up on Facebook. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just that. I love spending time with the guy, and I really like his hometown. Windsor, Ontario is really cool. I like that place.
So Reno, can you speak French?
Absolutely not. Those are classes that I got 50s in to pass because of sympathy. Man, can't do that.
I
No
felt
French.
I took 3 years of French, 2 through middle school and 1 in high school, and I don't remember fuck of that. I don't remember.
I
That's how much
don't.
of an idiot I was. I went up there the first time to make the first record, and we went to the grocery store shopping for food. And I was like, "Hey, I want to get some chips and dip." He's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Hey, where do they keep the French onion dip?"
Oh no.
He's like, "What?" I said, "French onion dip." Up there, it's just called onion dip. It's like down here, Canadian.
He's
bacon.
like
Up
he's
there,
like
it's just-
offending the French people in the vicinity, bro. I'm like,
He's
like
it's like, don't beat him. He's looking for ham, not
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
And we were in Ontario, and I still saw everything had French and English writing on it. And I was like, "But this is Ontario. If it was Quebec, I could understand that." But
Right.
as he explained it, he's like, they have to cater to the French nationwide, so everything is written in French and English.
In Missouri, we have sections of the store that are just Spanish. So I mean, we get it. We're very far from any border.
Is it really just called onion dip?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, because that would be kind of offensive.
yeah. They don't call it, macaroni and cheese. We call it mac and cheese. What do they call it, Reno?
Oh yeah, family dinner or whatever the fuck.
oh, craft dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, craft dinner. It's not mac and
Yeah.
cheese. It's craft dinner.
Well, that's just cultural difference.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
the
it's
same
not like-
product in the same box.
Yeah.
But there's onion and then there's like French onion soup. Like that's not offensive. It's just what it's called. I feel like onion dip would be a different thing.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
It's
It's a
just
weird
onion
one.
dip up here. We don't call it French onion dip.
That's fine. I remember I had a good old time with the Canadian bacon thing. I was like, what am I ordering exactly? Like, is it ham?
It's ham.
It's bacon? Like, because this is what I want.
It's slices.
Like,
of
I was
ham.
like, I want ham. So should I order bacon?
No.
But what if I want bacon?
Oh, well,
like,
you can order bacon.
Yeah, I was confused. The waitress didn't like me, but I fucking did it.
Well, that's like Reno said the same thing when he came down to the first gathering. He said he bought like so many cases of beer because he heard American beer wasn't as strong as Canadian beer.
Yeah, we had 19 cases of beer in the fucking van with 6 dudes rolling up to the gathering, and a couple bottles. 19.
Did I hear that right? You say Canadian beer is stronger than American beer?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
absolutely, it is.
It is.
Did not know that.
Yours goes down, it's like a lot smoother, a lot faster.
Because I know that American beer is stronger than European beer. I didn't know that Canadian beer is stronger than American beer.
Canadian beer is strong.
Yeah, no wonder you guys are happy.
Whoop, whoop.
That's like, you ever seen that movie Canadian Bacon with John Candy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
movie is
Remember there's that scene where a riot breaks out at the hockey game because John Candy goes, I'll tell you one thing, the beer sucks. And the whole arena looked at them and a whole riot happened and he was on the news and he was like, all I said was Canadian beer sucks. And then the cops start strangling him for saying that.
So what do you guys call Canadian bacon up there? Just bacon?
Ham.
Just bacon.
Okay, they call
Just
it ham.
ham. Just
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
ham. Yeah.
I don't know why we would call it Canadian bacon. It makes no fucking sense. It's so stupid. Just call it ham.
Well, what's Canadian about it because it's cooked. We eat just ham from the deli.
Yeah.
I thought that was cooked too.
If you cook it, it is.
You get deli ham and it's just raw ham.
I don't know.
For your sandwich?
Processed in the ham, yes. You ever
Everybody's so confused right now.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
You ever threw ham in a skillet?
Yeah.
Yep.
So much better than if you just take it out of the pack and eat it.
Yeah, I've never had Canadian bacon on pizza that looks like it's been seared in a pan. It's just fucking raw ham.
I don't know where you're getting Canadian bacon out of pizza that looks like that, but
Any pizza. I've never seen sauteed ham on a pizza and that was called Canadian bacon.
you're missing out. Shit's good.
I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying I haven't had it.
Where was it at? I forgot the name of the
Usually
place.
it's like either
I'll
it's
figure
either
out where it's at, but they put little round slices of fucking ham, Canadian bacon,
Mhm.
on the fucking pizza and it's fire.
So they saute it first and then put it on the pizza?
No, it's baked. It goes in with the pizza. Thrown on there and then it bakes with the pizza. It's so good.
So it's just
Windsor,
ham,
Ontario, though.
regular
Windsor,
ham.
Ontario has the best pizza I've ever tasted in my life.
Considered Canadian bacon. That's what they consider Canadian bacon. Well, that's what we consider Canadian bacon.
See, I agree with Dr. Giggles. That's the only thing you should do with ham. Right there. Just throw it on the toddler's face. Right there. That's what you should have been doing, Reno, when you were fucking neglecting your duties, getting on Replicon, taking care of them children.
My son's 16. If I threw a piece of ham in his face, he'd probably try to throw hands with me.
That would have been all right. Do it right now. Call him in there. Like,
Why?
wake him up from his little nap that you put him down for, and then
That's
like,
gonna happen off camera
yeah, that's domestic violence
for legal purposes.
It's funny.
Now
Shout out-
the kids are too big anymore, bro. You can't do shit like that. Get away with
Yeah,
it.
he can't be like Homer Simpson and strangle him anymore when he's mad at him.
right,
No.
right.
Like, how crazy you?
You can, but then you'll just go viral.
We
or
don't need
something.
Mounties showing up on this stream.
Yeah, bro. The
Yeah.
horses block up the fucking driveways and shit, bro.
Bro, they shit in the yard.
Yeah, big
get off
shits too,
fucking-
man.
Sidewalks, I don't know, but they shit on those too.
They eat the bushes right out your fucking landscape.
Oh, not the fucking trees.
Do they for real just show up like that?
No,
They have
Okay.
cars.
no.
I didn't think so, but I was like, damn,
It's identically what you see in America.
I thought so.
I
You-
think of
you
snowy
was getting all
SUVs.
detailed. I kind of got excited.
I think of like the first prologue in Grand Theft Auto when they have the snowy SUVs.
Yeah. They roll up in big SUVs with the blacked out windows and fucking machine
Okay, that-
guns, and they'll
No,
kick
no,
you. Yeah,
no, that's Secret Service.
no, it's just the fucking squad that's gonna raid your house for doing illegal shit. coming to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't. Those guys don't show up for domestic violence.
The only time I ever seen a horse is in a fucking parade, bro. Like, I don't know if they ride them, like, maybe they walk them downtown Toronto or something like that, but like, we don't see that here.
That's crazy.
I remember the first time I asked him that. I said, "So, do you guys like your cops ride around on horses around town like that?" And he's like, "Shut up, Yankee." That's literally what he said.
You know what's crazy is that we actually have cops here that ride around our downtown in St. Louis, Missouri, on horses. Like a lot. There's
Wow.
You could go through like on like summer nights. Usually, it's like nicer.
I was gonna
times a
say
year.
usually it's when there's events
Well,
like
yeah,
downtown, like Mardi Gras, like when we do Mardi Gras or when we have like parades and shit downtown.
Yeah. But like when there's like big stuff going on in nicer weather, you'll see cops on horses.
Yeah.
Down here, and you'll
see a horse and a buggy that you can actually ride in.
Oh, you see those?
You gotta pay them, but
summer
you can
long.
ride in it. Yeah, you can ride around the city.
Doesn't matter how hot
Maybe
it is.
get shot.
Yeah, it could be like. Yeah. Well, if the horse is good, they'll dodge.
Well, I'll tell you this: I was wrong when I first went up there to the studio. People in Windsor are probably the most Americanized Canadians you'll ever meet in your life because they're literally the border is right there, so they're actually more American than you would think.
I mean, I can hear his accent that it only came through like 3 times since he's been on the phone. So, like, yeah, it makes sense. He sounds pretty American to me.
All my fucking TV was American. All my radio stations American. Growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Windsor's not a big city, man. So like, I'm watching all Detroit CW50 as a kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the radio station. I've been listening to the riff since I was a little kid. 101.
How far are you from Detroit? How far are you from Detroit?
Across the street.
Yeah, if I drive my car for 10 minutes, I'm at the tunnel going to Detroit, to downtown Detroit. Yeah.
It takes about 10 minutes to go in that tunnel.
Okay.
They're literally right across the river.
Yeah, you could almost, besides the citizenship, you could almost claim that you're American. You're like, I'm American from Detroit. Depending on who you're talking to. You're like, no.
Have you seen how fucked up this country is lately? I wouldn't claim that shit, bro.
Well, now, but I mean, Canada's not much better. No offense. I mean,
Canada ain't in a good place, bro. Things are so fucking unbelievably expensive here.
Oh, you guys are in the same boat.
And they get a lot more rights taken away than we do. Not that we have a lot of freedoms here that they try to make us believe that we have, but they have less than we do.
I ain't changing for nothing.
Nope.
Fuck
all that.
Jump Steady said that they used to sneak into Windsor, into Canada all the time because there was a train tunnel that if you went through it and then when the train would come, you would just huddle against the wall and let the train pass, you could sneak into Canada, and they would do that all the time. But then they shut it down because they found out that people who caused 9/11, some of them actually used that tunnel to sneak in from Windsor into Detroit and then make
that's
the
crazy.
Air Force. So they shut that down. But he said in the early 90s they did that all the time.
Damn jugglers.
Fucking juggalos ruin everything, man.
I'm not saying they caused that.
Juggalos caused 9/11.
That happened solely because of them.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It's just that's how they would get in. That's how they would sneak into Canada, and then they
fucking
couldn't do
terrorists
it
saw the
anymore.
ICP tag by the train.
9/11 happened.
They fucking got mad, and that's what they did. I blame ICP. ICP caused 9/11. You heard it here.
No.
Damn, bro.
Oh my God! Do you remember when they tried to say that had to do with the 6th? Maybe I'm too old because I remember on their website when 9/11 happened, they made this big post on their website. Well, it's official. The 6 Joker's card is coming, and there's nothing we can do about it. And there was so much backlash from like the entire Juggalo community, from everybody. Like, dude, don't try to tie 9/11 into this whole Dark Carnival story. And then like a few days afterwards, they put out this huge apology where they were like, we're sorry, we didn't mean it or anything, you know. But that happened back in 2001.
Then they said they're not sorry if they tricked you, fam.
That is true. They literally recorded. They're like, just kidding.
Yep. Fuck you. Which is funny because now today 9/11 is a fucking running joke around the world.
Yeah.
Like people been joking about 9/11 and making cracking on that shit for so fucking long. Everyone's
Yeah, it
so
was horrible,
desensitized to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fuck, man, like we all saw that shit happen on the TV and all. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Changed the whole fucking world, bro. It made getting in and into America and into Canada so much more difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's pretty easy to get
Yeah,
in
because
here.
before you just need a birth certificate. That was like all you needed.
We used to just drive over the driver's license.
Yeah, that's all we did.
I went to Canada
Driver's
5 or 6 times. I've never had a passport. I just had a license.
Truth
Driver's
be
license.
told, it's really not that hard to get into Canada. It's just really hard to get from Canada back into the U.S.
See,
Which
that was
is
easier
crazy.
for us to get back home from Canada. All they did was just ask us how many cartons of cigarettes you got. We told them, they're like, go ahead, get out of here.
Shit, one time we didn't even get stopped coming back. We just drove over the bridge. Somebody didn't stop us at all.
Oh, we got
Oh,
stopped.
wow.
Yeah, one
It's
time
good.
that was the way in.
yeah,
But never
we
on the
got
way out.
fucked on the
Yeah,
way
on the
in.
way in, one of our homies had fucking they took our driver's license,
Resin.
scanned him under a black light. He had fucking coke residue on his fucking driver's license.
Oh.
Chopping it up like months prior. We didn't know that shit.
First of all, why would you do that with your driver's license? You don't have
Oh,
any
yeah,
other
no.
plastic cards in your fucking wallet.
I don't know.
Not even.
But boy,
not
they
even,
had us in fucking cages in there,
not
boy.
even from a
Separated.
Oh, this is gonna
Some
be
people are just desperate.
yeah, it's not even that. Oh, this is going to be attested. For
They
resin
tore my
type thing.
car apart.
I
dude.
would be worried about like, hey, like I need my ID until it expires. Like I don't want to fuck it up.
The point of the story is don't do drugs, okay?
I mean, don't do drugs.
Yeah, because when I was in high school or even after that, it's like the people I knew who were doing it, they would use CD cases all the time. But now the CDs aren't in there. What are we going to use? Oh, I'll
Well,
just
they
use my
probably did it
driver's
on a
license.
CD case. They just used their license on top of it, and they saw
Yeah.
that was it. That was literally the only
It's a
drugs.
bad move, man. It's a bad. I had my cards taken out of my wallet and shit by your border guards.
Did you?
Oh, bro, I've been all the way down to the fucking underwear, bro.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get that close, thank God.
Y'all
Couple
can't
of
flyer, fucking a little fucking advert, and
I
nothing.
don't know what's
Y'all
up.
got to use the card. Like,
Do your research.
I mean, I also am not a cokehead,
Yeah.
so like I'm thinking a little bit more rationally.
It looks
here.
like you have hair right there.
not bad.
You have a little kid and play going on.
We got a flat top. Yeah.
Look at him play.
That's so fresh, bro.
Oh God, kid and play.
Shout out! I always had a good time in Canada, man. The first time I went there, like I said, I was 19, got fucking wasted, and I won $1,000 at the casino, which was really only like 700 American, which was still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
It was
thing.
so sad. I was excited, and then I was sad, but I was still like, well, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
We were there for like Hollow Wicked or some sort of Juggalo event. And yeah, it was dope.
Not enough money though, you motherfuckers.
Right.
And like
Oh,
That's
300
the
of
cool
that
thing. You go
doesn't
visit
exist,
Canada,
bro.
The American dollar goes so far up there.
Yeah, it does.
Two pieces of paper not backed by no fucking gold. One's worth more than the other.
Doesn't
Coke with
mean
the
Coke DVD. Oh
That
my
is a
God.
designated one. I have a designated. You have a problem. That's what you have. Bro.
If you break it in half, you can
Dude, when my movie's done, I'll actually put it out on VHS, and I'll have a little section on the back of the VHS box.
Hey, VHS has a line
Designated
on there.
for
Like
You
use
should.
that.
You should put it out on VHS. That shit's fresh as hell.
VHS is actually making a comeback. That's wild.
No.
to me.
They are.
Oh,
should.
oh
That
shit!
and cassettes.
I saw the door open behind me. And I
Get
didn't
fucking
see the door.
get fucking Justin Parker to design your fucking VHS box.
That would be dope. I don't.
Justin Parker. Wait a minute. Where do I know that name? What is his name? I
Justin
mean,
Parker.
no, doesn't he have a nick? Doesn't he go by a nickname?
Killator. Killator.
That's it, Killator. Yeah. Nah, I know that dude.
Horrible home movie.
That
Horrible
was-
home
that's-
video.
That was she's ready to go outside.
Yeah.
Although I think it would be dope to release an audio tape on the fucking VHS.
I mean, that'd be strange, but
Can
he's
like-
talking about the movie. But
I know what I was just thinking.
sure
that,
you
like
could,
you just
like,
released
an
an
audio
album
DVD.
on a VHS tape like that. Like you could just technically record out audio on there.
good.
That would be
Or you
fucking.
could just put music, do a music video for each song.
Record reel to reel and then put it on a fucking VHS.
Yeah, VHS MP3s.
Reno, you got the reel to reel still?
No, I rapped on one once though. That
you want to
shit's
go
whack.
way back?
It was.
We got these reels over here.
It's fresh. Hell yeah, man. Well, the fucking record's out, guys. It's called Armed and Devilish. Go pick it up on
Future
vinyl.
Replicon Radio Award winning album.
Hopefully. We're not going to
We'll
forget you.
see.
We
That'd
can't
be cool.
like that.
I'm just
because-
happy I made a great album with this dude. That's all I'm happy. I made a
Allegedly.
great album and I'm proud of it.
Nominated.
Nominee. Just remind us, and we'll nominate you.
You're handsome too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like that. We can just go back and forth.
Ah.
All right. No, but yeah, much love, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us.
Absolutely.
For
It's
sure,
all-
man.
We're not
Thanks
going to
for
wait.
having us.
We're not
Thanks
going to
for
wait
having us, man.
7 more years to have you back. I promise.
Labrynthine, you might be able to be a 4th honorary member of Replicon. Shit, we might have you back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are-
Oh yeah, I'll be the D of the group. You just everyone's be like, let's show.
Yeah, you're
Joseph with his hair.
You're gonna have to get a better mic if you want to be.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a microphone for sure.
Yeah.
And never get a haircut.
Hey D, you're a bird.
Yeah.
Hey Lab, you have long hair.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, make sure you guys follow these guys. Labrynthine Rap on Instagram.
We love you without
Official
the hair.
J Reno. Pick up the vinyl. Pick up the CD. Stream it if you don't have any money. Just support it. Pay attention. Fucking dope ass MCs. Dope ass producer. Underground history still being made.
Legends.
Because we're out of time. Next week we got director Nathan Tape, the director of the new Juggalo movie Off Ramp, on the show. So tune in for that.
Watch out for our movie review, non-spoiler,
Yeah, we got a
dropping
movie
soon,
review.
probably tomorrow.
We got a food review.
Food review.
We got all kinds of shit coming, man.
I wasn't in the food review, but he was.
You didn't go. You don't go
Oh, yeah.
anywhere.
I don't go.
All right,
nowhere.
y'all. Much love, and hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon.
All
All right,
right,
bro.
take care, man. Thank you.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Peace. Everybody else, peace out as well because we're out of time.
Bye, guys.